I like your Skechers. You like me, my Gucci shoes.
Sorry, guys. We only have 4 mics, but welcome back to episode 3 of the MicdUp Motorsports podcast. Today, we have a special guest, Baylie Hughes.
What's good?
And we're going to talk to him today. He's going to tell us what all he's got going on.
Whole lot of cutting right now is kind of the gist of it from what I've been seeing today. So we used to have a Silverado and now we have a go-kart.
So before we get into that, this weekend, the reason why Bailey's in town is Matthew's bachelor party. You're going to swap mics. Okay.
More better?
Oh, test,
Yeah.
1, 2, test, 1, 2.
Way
Yeah.
better.
We're on a budget, dude. It's work in progress.
Clearly,
Anyways,
we are poor.
You'll
maybe
have
one
that.
day. We'll get there. Anyways, so before we get into Baylie and his life story and what all he does, we got something we're going to give to Matthew.
Oh, wow.
Drum roll,
Oh, wow. He's been waiting.
Matthew, are you exited?
This
Are you
is
exited?
queued up.
Are you exited, Matthew?
Oh, my.
Yeah, you like
I'm
that
really
bag?
more scared than anything.
Christmas present.
This is a little
Same thing I got Darren.
Christmas gift.
Well, you got to open the box.
He's confused.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Is
200.
this big field Matt?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Is this what I am now?
Air
That's
dog.
Big Fuel Matt, dog.
What are these?
Bosch 210s, baby.
Straight from R&D.
2200 cc's.
Same ones I run. 'Cause
Well, right on. Well, hell yeah, boys. Well, thank y'all.
Congrats on getting married.
Yeah, well,
congrats
thank
on getting
y'all.
married,
well,
man.
that's sick. Heck yeah.
Now, I hit up the guy that runs R&D, and he sent the billet top hats, billet spacers. Yeah, you got you one of those, a T-shirt, so he hooked you up.
Put that T-shirt on, Matthew.
Dude,
Oh,
look at
yeah.
this freaking card.
Oh, he's sweet.
Matthew, put that T-shirt on.
It's a sick business card.
That
Yeah,
is
he's a man.
absolutely nasty.
What we got?
Oh, yeah.
Uh-uh.
It's got a
Oh, yeah.
freaking Firebird on it.
Oh, yeah. F-body.
No joke.
Show
Dude, that's
That is sick.
right on, boys.
All right, I need
Well,
to
thanks,
test real
gentlemen.
quick. Hey, can y'all hear me good?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, because I can't hear myself at all.
I mean, I feel like I can hear you.
You can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. I hear y'all. I just don't hear myself. I was just making sure.
No, you can hear.
Oh yeah, injector.
Cole,
clip.
say something.
It is all over.
Hello, hello,
Yeah.
hello.
Yeah, I got you banging.
So he said those are should be the right connectors. If not, hit him up and he can get you a set of wiring, like adapters,
Okay.
the connectors.
Word. Yeah.
Cole actually sent me a picture of your injectors, and we've spec'd them, so should be good.
Well, right on. Well, thanks, gentlemen.
We didn't know what to get you, and then I
Man,
was
this
like,
is sturdy.
hey, let's get Baylie. Baylie hit me up and was like, you got any ideas for Matthew, a little gift I can get him? I said, well, what about a monitor for his truck? And then I was like, wait, bundle gift, Bosch 210s.
Yeah.
Big fuel.
Darren and Travis also contributed to that.
Okay.
Both of them.
Well, thanks, Darren and Travis. Thank y'all. Yeah. No, that's sick. Because it's a good thing y'all did that now, because that was actually about to get ordered.
So Matthew called
that
me
was
this morning.
actually on like my shop. I have like, so everything I look at for my truck, I save to my homepage, and like that was next on the list was injectors.
dude, when
'cause-
we was talking the other day, and you were like, "Oh, I think I want to order this, then suspension," and like you didn't say anything. You said injectors were like coming way later,
Well,
and I was like, "Thank goodness," because
I
we
was
about to give you this gift.
yeah, well, I had this entire shopping cart, and I'm like getting ready, but I was like, injectors are that's the cheapest thing on this list of everything. I was like, I mean, I'm gonna need them, so
Matthew called me this morning talking about coming up and all that. We're talking drag racing. He's like, man, yeah, I just can't really turn the truck up much anymore right now due to injectors. I'm sitting there on the couch right before I left. I was like,
yeah,
here he comes.
yeah, that is hilarious that we were literally talking about that this morning.
We were going to like put them in a box and another box and another box and another box
Yeah,
and let
maybe
you open
word
them on the
form.
boat, but we decided that it would probably be better just to give them to you tonight here.
Yeah, well, no, that's sick. thank y'all.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, anytime.
It's a nice
Congrats.
gift. Yeah, that's a really
Congrats.
nice gift. I appreciate that.
Yes, sir. So have we even introduced Baylie?
No,
Okay, Baylie, tell
Just
us
here.
what you do. Tell us, he runs a pretty large
Who is
social media
Baylie
account.
Hughes?
So, my name is Baylie Hughes. I run Tractionless and I also run Out Yonder Media. We do social media, I do videography work, pretty much for anybody. And yeah,
He is
we
my ass.
no, not at all. But I've got a Silverado that we just absolutely hoon out. We do a lot of drag racing, do some burnouts. Ever since I met these guys, I just started doing progressively more burnouts than I used to. So they kind of have that effect. But yeah, it's a good time, man. We've been rocking the SBE, kind of trend here the last couple years, really pushing the limits, see how far we can push that thing, and finally it had enough. So
Kinda. It
Kinda,
never
sorta.
did completely let
Yeah.
loose.
So I
was
brought it up
tired.
here. Yeah, I brought it up here. Probably 3 or 4 months ago, and it was an SBE 60. Had a set of trick flow heads on it, head studs, nice intake, big turbo. We had a 98 112 on it, and I said, look, I want to put this thing on a dyno. So shout out Travis over at Legacy. And all those guys, they said, hey, bring it up. We'll strap it to it. And I wanted to send 40 something, 50 something pounds through it. And basically welded the wastegate shut on it. And all it would make was like 36 pounds, 34, 36 pounds. We cracked out of intercooler around 1100. I think it made 1089 or something like that. So we got something big coming though. So it's going to be fun. We're hoping to see
Yeah, you
Matthews
got-
SPE do the same thing.
You got old Sid the Sloth build now. So.
Yeah. So
There it goes. Tap. Yep. I'll get you that picture, big dog. Yep.
Yeah, so we now have a Patriot, like super nice 388, basically as far as you can push a stock block. It's an LS2 base block. It's top fuel hooped. Super nice big CID LS7 heads on it. And we hung a set of Pulsar 7375 ball bearing turbos off of it. And I just kind of halfway mocked the hot side, for some pictures and stuff. And the first thing Cole said was, yeah, that's Sid the Sloth there. So he got me there. But yeah, that's pretty much it, man. We hoon around, and it I don't know how I fell into the camera stuff. It just kind of happened, ADHD is a heck of a thing. So
Dude, this man, so he does cameras all the time. And then we bought a welder, and he calls me the next day. He's like, send me the link to all that stuff you just bought. I think I want to learn how to weld. 2 days later, he sends me a screenshot. Amazon cart packed full, going to deliver in a week.
yeah, so I've always had an issue with, like I said, what they call attention deficit hyperactivity disorder. And basically, I'll find a hobby and then I'll like it long enough to be decent at it, not great, not terrible at it, and then I just move to the next thing. I've done it my whole life. So like it started, I did PRS shooting years ago when I first went offshore. I got into that. I think I watched the series Shooter, and I was like, yeah, I want to do that. So I bought everything to do it, did it for like 8 months to a year, got decent at it, and then it was cameras, and then it was racing. Then it was just the next thing. Right now it's golf. So yeah, I don't want to hear anything about that. But
So you said that you have twin turbos now. I heard a rumor you got bullied into twins. Is that true?
I did. So I was passively aggressively bullied.
What does Ben Nichols' nuts taste like? Does he wash them?
They're actually, believe it or not,
He's
he's
got
a
them
very
pesky
clean
twins.
person. Although he's a little burly, but so Ben Nichols, he's got my number, man. He's got pretty much everybody's number right now.
So, before we get deep into this, what event do you normally see Ben at every year?
So Jake's Drag Strip, every November we do a race there. It's a full size truck shootout. I think year before last year we had 70 something trucks on property. This year we had 60 something. So it's just such a great time. Our whole camp comes, LAPT, and Ben Nichols has just had everybody's number, man. It's truly astonishing. So first round I go up, I drew the buy. I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna throw it at it. So spun a little bit off the hit. Go into chip draw in the second round. I pulled Ben Nichols. Now Ben has won the last, I think, 3 years in a row. Like He's the man. Don't get me wrong. So I was
Yeah,
like,
the double belt champ does
yeah,
what he's wants.
he just does what he wants, man. And I'm like 40 race weight at the time was like 4,600 pounds, you know, and he's a pretty heavy truck too. But man, the truck just gets down, the Django just gets down. So go up there and I put everything that SBE and 85 millimeter had in it. I put it. If it was on the menu, it was in there. And so we leave the line and like we're neck and neck right there till about 150 to 200 foot. And dude, I just watched him drive out of my life. You know, it was like Monica the whole time.
Yeah, it was pretty awesome though. You know, I mean, you're way outgunned, but you threw the kitchen sink at it, tried to do what you could do, and yeah, had a good run.
Yeah. Now I'm doing what I'm doing now, and I blame him. So my financials have went downhill
It's
very
Ben's
swiftly.
fault.
Yeah, it's Ben's fault.
Getting your ass
100%.
drugged does something to you. It's done something. I mean,
Yeah.
it's made us all go back to the
Yeah,
drawing
man,
board.
it's rough. So
That is the most factual statement you've ever made.
I mean, it
getting your
does.
ass drugged sucks.
Whenever you get you'll get it all back together, and you'll get your ass drugged.
There ain't
It's
nothing like getting your
time
shit
to go
pushed
back to
in,
the drawing
dude.
board. You got to figure out what that next part you need is
That's
to
it.
go faster.
yeah,
So
mine was a Sawzall blade.
you touched on something. You said your camp, LAPT. Tell us what that is and who's a part of that.
So about, I guess it was 3 years ago now, I went to the first race that I've ever competed in. That's not been like, you know, Saturday test and tune fun, right? I'll loop back around to that. I got a good one there. So I get my truck done. I've driven it once, and it come out of Alabama from AOP at the time, and it was still SB, had like an 85 on it. I go to Fulton. This is the Jake's race before it was the Jake's race. It was at Fulton Drag Strip, middle of nowhere, like, you know, cow crap in the middle of the track type stuff, but it was a blast. I pull up and I don't know anybody. You know, I got added to the same Facebook group that you're in now, and like don't know anybody at all. I've never ran this truck down the track, and I see this group of people over there, man, and they are just working from truck to truck to truck to truck, and you know they teamed up. I'm like, man, that's cool. So we do the race. I get my stuff pushed in. You know, first round, don't make it. I think I ran a 680 or something. And
God.
yeah, flying.
Whoa,
Holy crap, dude.
whoa.
I mean,
Okay, that's fast.
Dude,
yeah.
hey, I know what a 690 feels like, and it's a blur.
Tunnel vision the whole time.
Dude, it's terrible, dude. I felt like I was going to take flight.
Yeah. So we leave there. We get to talking in a group and stuff, and find out all those guys were from Louisiana. So I'm probably 20 or 30 miles north of like the Louisiana line, and we get to talking. We all decided to go do a test and tune over at Gulfport Drag Strip in South Mississippi, and kind of hit it off from there, man. That's my guys now. Some of the best guys I know, some of the fastest guys I know for sure. They've helped me a ton. Like the amount of knowledge that they have provided any chance, because when I come into this, I knew nothing, you know. And if I had a question, I could ask it in there. Probably get flamed for a good 20 minutes, but I'd come out with an answer. You know what I'm saying? So LAPT is Louisiana Performance Trucks, and they the baddest.
Oh, so they treated you like we treat Darren.
That's the one. Yeah, I'm the Darren of the group. Well, I used to be. Now it's Lewis. Lewis is.
So there is hope. There is hope.
There's hope. I graduated. Yeah, graduated a little bit.
Go ahead, and they have some cool truck names. So go ahead and run through those names, and Taylor can throw up pictures.
Okay. Yeah. So we'll start. Number one, we got Rougarou. So that's Jiro Kosei's. Rougarou is a monster. It's a Patriot motor as well. So we went to Patriot, I think a year and a half ago or something, told him we wanted 3 motors. And one went in Rougarou, one went in Trent Breland's Crockpot, which, if you know that, it's a green C10. It won Jake's Daily Driver last year.
It's nasty.
It is so nasty. So Rougarou Crockpot, we've got Joey's Rowdy, and then Lewis, he always just refers to his as a gorilla. I don't know what, it's not done yet. It's been in a work in progress for the last couple of years. But then we've got Aaron, and yeah, I mean, all the trucks are fast, man. I mean, they are just fast. They work. The guys put in the time on them, and it's just part of it. So.
So at the truck shootout, we actually all lost our voice screaming Rougarou and Crockpot.
And
Literally,
that video is
night.
on our YouTube if anybody would like to go back and rewatch that.
It's a blast.
You can see the big dogs run, and it is.
You can also see Baylie get his shit pushed in.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and one
Walked
thing-
out of my life.
One thing that's been eye-opening is like me running my truck down the track. Obviously, we haven't done like a scorched earth pass yet, but it is crazy the gap that those guys are time-wise compared to what I'm doing. And like in the seat, I mean, I feel like I'm like getting it. You know what I mean? It's like, oh yeah, dude, this thing's making some steam, and they would literally, I mean, it wouldn't even be close.
I mean, like, what's the fastest 60 foot it's done so far?
1.7.
Yeah, we're gonna get that right.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll get that right. It's gonna
Leave
be about
Cole's
a
rear end alone. You done tore it up
Yeah.
twice.
Yeah, I'm still sore.
So, but yeah, all those guys, man, they're great. They're freaking heavy hitters. If you got a truck in the South, you know that anywhere sits anything like those trucks, you know who they are. So, hopefully, so Rougarou is going to Devin Vanderhoof's. If you know anything about Holly, like Devin's the man. It's going to Devin's this month, and then once it comes back, we all start testing for Jake's and trying to prep and see if we can take Big Ben Nichols, Big Bully down this year. You know.
And not to mention the whole like truck shootout crowd as a group is super cool, but their group at LAPT is absolutely just a bunch of cool dudes. I mean, they welcomed us in, fed us. We got our bellies full.
Dude, they made some gumbo.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we normally bring the camper every year. We set up the night before. We'll have like a protery shootout, you know, and then we'll cook gumbo and, you know, all that good stuff, all the Cajun cooking that you can think of, right?
You know, we at the race, we went over there after the race was over, and we got some bowls of gumbo and all that stuff. And I remember my dad, he looked at me and he goes, "Son, next year we're going to have to come say hi a lot earlier." He said that was some good eating.
Yeah, it was great.
You go.
I got nothing important to say. I was just gonna say, I mean, you can get welcomed into a crowd when all you do is yell their name
They
for
love
the
it.
entire track to
Yeah.
hear.
Every YouTube
all night
video
long.
that you see that covered Jake, so like 1320 was there, Trip from the Sip was there, I was filming,
Yeah.
they were filming. Everything you hear is just Rougarou over in the over in the far corner. Yeah,
That's all we thought Darren could say there for 2 or 3 days.
that's his only
For
word.
Oh my
2 or
gosh.
3 months.
Yeah, no.
I mean, it
He made
became his
a-
personality there.
He
for
made a
minute.
Snapchat audio about
and now
it.
he's just changed personalities, which we'll talk about that.
Yeah.
Rougarou and Crock Pocket is what he started yelling. Crock Pocket. Rougarou, Crock Pocket. Yeah, he was tore up.
He's the man, though.
And he won a
He's the
bunch of
man.
money.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah,
a
he
bunch of
took
Taylor's
everybody's
money.
money.
All right, so let's go on to the
Yeah,
next
yeah.
topic.
No, let's circle back. Darren's rich.
Taylor's
Off
money.
Taylor.
All right, Bailey. Well, we're here to talk. Give us the rundown of how you got into the automotive industry. Did it start as a young child?
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
where are you at with that? Get your lungs full, and let's hear the Baylie Hughes story.
All right. So, yeah, we got to take it way back, man. I grew up, my dad was a diesel mechanic, so he actually went to Nashville Diesel Tech School and come out of that. And like, he's been a hot rodder his whole life, right? He's loved the first gen Camaros. So we had a ton of those growing up, a ton of Novas. So he actually built a 73 split bumper Camaro when I was young. I don't know how old I was, probably 8-10 years old, right? And he decided he was going to turbo it. Now, this was before like turbo stuff was cool. We're talking like, you know, 08, something like that.
So Papa Hughes had big nuts. Yeah.
He, Christopher was very Christopher was he liked to push the envelope, and he's still doing it till this day. I'll talk about that. But he decided he was going to put this 90-something millimeter turbo on this 427 and have like a blow through.
Wait.
What?
Hold on. Dude,
No, you're not just gonna skip over 90 millimeter turbo in the mid 2000s.
Can
Are you
you
kidding?
can you supply us with a picture of this rig?
Yeah, I'll send it to you for
Man.
sure. So it was like a blow through carb deal. So like there was no EFI, none of that was cool, right? He was just gonna do it and just see what happens. So he ended up and like made all of the colts out of like mild steel pipe and you know what he could. He can MIG weld. He had never learned how to TIG weld. And then he like wrapped it with like this foam and sprayed it to where it looked like carbon fiber, you know, like he really went out, right?
Was it intercooled or no?
No, it was straight blow through.
Oh,
Yeah,
I heard
straight
that.
blow through. IETs, we don't need them.
Yeah,
You know, who cares
yeah.
about them? And so he gets it together and starts it up. I was in there when he first started it up, and it sounds wicked. I mean, we're talking a big block 427 with a big turbo. And he's sitting there just stressed the whole time, and I can see it in his face, and he is so particular about everything. And he's hearing this tick that I couldn't even hear, but he knows it's there. So he's pissed off. He kills the car and goes back in the house. I'm like, okay then, come to find out on startup, Scorpion, which is what the rocker arms were, they had a bad heat treated set of rocker arms. So it broke like 4 rocker arms, and it ended up trashing the entire motor on startup. So he got mad. He sold everything, and from that day forward, we never had anything turboed again. And then, so that being said, we had a lot of other cars. He had another first-gen Camaro I drove a lot in high school, big block car, super nice, and he's always been a hot rodder. But
Hold on.
Yeah.
You drove a big block Camaro.
Yeah. Hold
to
up. Quit
high
talking
school?
so fast, Mississippi boy. You drove a big block Camaro to high school.
from time to time, yeah. So I drove it like prom and stuff, and so Dad actually had some heart issues. He had another minor heart attack when he was in like his mid-40s, right? So I'm like 16, 17 at the time, and he was in the hospital up there, and I actually couldn't go see him at the time during certain procedures and whatever. So, hey, next closest thing to being there with him was I was going to drive his car. So I found the keys, and dude,
Whoa.
I took this
What
thing.
an excuse, bro. Yeah, dude. Yeah, I'm missing my dad. I'm
Man.
going to have to go drive this big block Camaro. Make sure I remember him. Dude, oh, my God.
You're going to give your dad another heart attack.
So I copped the orange Camaro, the big block car. I'm cruising this thing. I'm taking the wheels off this sucker, man, cruising it around. So we used to have this little race spot we'd meet on the side of 84 highway, right? And normally it's like 4 or 5 trucks there. Everybody's hanging out, maybe doing a little racing. I pull in this big block Camaro, and there's trailer cars. There's 300 people through there, and I'm just, cruising through, right? I had a blast in it. So he comes home from his heart attack, and he's recuperating.
That's another one.
He comes home, and somebody messaged him or something like, "Yeah, I seen Baylie in the car the other night," and I thought his heart was going to explode on the couch right there. So yeah, you'll have that on them big jobs,
So was he actually mad or was he proud?
I don't know. He was in so much pain. I don't know if it was from that or the heart attack, but but anyway, going forward, so I turned 16, and I always wanted a 4-wheel drive. I had mud bikes growing up and stuff like that. And my parents were like, there is no absolute way I'm buying you anything that pulls 4 tires because you're going to dump it in a mud hole. And they were probably right. So the next best thing they could find was a single cab. I'm like, yeah, this is perfect. I'll just drag race this. So we go to Biloxi, and there's this SLE super nice GMC 2006. It's loaded. Guy replaced the lifters in it. He put a little comp towing cam in it. And it ended up coming home with it. And from that point forward, it was just the snowball effect into financial despair where we're at now. But man, it was super nice.
Wait, is the single cab you have now that single cab?
It is not.
Okay.
It is not. So that one come later down the line. I actually had that other truck, and I took it, and we ended up decking it out. I lowered it, and lowered trucks around rural Mississippi, especially around grandparents and stuff from, girlfriends I dated when I was young in high school. They were like, oh, lowered truck, you know what I'm saying? They used to a 4-wheel drive guy. But yeah, dude, I freaking bombed this thing around town the whole time I was in high school. It run like 14 O's. When you're 16, that is absolutely a pro model.
Yeah, give me that
shit.
microphone. Yeah, that is scorching.
Scorching earth. Yeah. So it was.
Hey. That's what my Ford runs, okay?
Yeah. I mean, it'll
still fast.
Yeah, it'll blow your toupee back. So it is nasty, but it had a bully dog programmer on it, and look out! It wasn't no air dog,
I can't
I
believe
had
I can't
one,
take my
man.
hat
Them
off
bully
right now.
dogs.
Yeah,
Dude.
it was nasty. I mean, it
Don't
even
make 'em bark.
it had the screen. I did a custom screen on it, so I could see my line temps because I knew what they were.
Oh yeah.
So I ended up and blew the trans in it. So I sent that off. Yeah, imagine
You
that.
did what?
4L60 life.
No.
So I had it off to be sent and rebuilt. So it went to a guy local, come back, and little announced to me, he turned line pressure up on it or something, right? So then I went in my bully dog. I said, I want some more of that line pressure. I'll take 2 actually. And so I turned it up some more, and then a week later I exploded the spratt. And we sent it to the trans builder, and he tore it apart. He said, "How much power does this truck make?" And my dad said, "Oh, I don't know, probably 300 wheel." He said, "I've only seen this in 800 plus applications. How did he do this?" So yeah, bombed that through high school. Got caught racing a bunch. My mom was mad. My dad he acted mad, not so much mad, but it was fun, man. It was a blast. And then we ended up taking the truck down. I decided I wanted to do a motor build on it, and my dad built the motor. It was a 5.3 to begin with. We did like a 3.905 bore in it, so made it like a 5.7. Had a nasty little motion cam in it. It was a fun truck. And then I ended up getting hit in it like 2-3 years ago, I guess. Girl come around the corner and totaled it. So broke my heart, but I had already had the turbo truck by then. So it was it's an interesting story. So before it got wrecked, I decided I've always wanted something turboed. Like I was telling you about hyperfixation earlier. When I was like in school and would get suspended and sent to ISS or whatever, right? I had a notepad of like a parts list that I would never be able to afford. It was like a Pro Charger, this cam. I studied cam duration and, low separation angle while I was sitting in there and all that, just bored. So I had an idea of what I wanted, but I never had the money to do it.
You are a crackhead.
Yeah. I got grazed with it for sure. So I enjoy the technical side of things, and Cole will probably tell you that I can nerd out pretty easily on stuff.
Yes, oh my
Yeah.
We have a group chat, and Baylie will go down the rabbit trail, and then like at the end he'll be like, "What are y'all's thoughts?" And like
we're all trying to sound out words and stuff.
I'm sending it to Chat GPT, burning up galleons.
I'm
of
cussing
water,
Baylie because there's no pictures.
and then Darren will reply, "Dodge Cummins,"
Yeah.
and then I'll just be like, "Yeah, sounds cool," or just make fun of it. And God love them.
And I say I'm going to get a dirt worm.
Dirt worm for sure. So I ended up, and I don't remember what happened. I sold something or whatever. I come across a little stack. I had saved up some money, and I said, you know what? I'm buying a turbo truck. I don't care what it takes. I'm gonna buy it because every 20-year-old in the universe spends stupid money because they can. And
Nobody at this table's done that. Will you walk us through that?
So we ended up, and I found this white cat eye in South Louisiana. And I said, man, this thing's pretty. They wanted like 20 grand for it. And it was turboed already, had a 6.0. All I seen in the description was turbo cat eye. And I'm like, I'm in. I don't care what it looks like. I don't care how it runs. I'm in. So me and a buddy of mine, Alex, drive down there. We pull in to look at this truck, and it's got a daggum roof winder. And I was like,
yeah, it's got a
Rich.
sunroof.
I was like, hey, count me in, He pops the hood. I don't even think I even looked under there. I was just like loaded on
Turbo.
the trailer. So we get in. I said, look, I want to go down the road in it with you. I don't feel comfortable driving it because, all I've driven is a Cam 5.7, and I don't want to wreck your truck. So guy gets in it, super nice guy. He takes me down the road in it, and he's whooping on it. I mean, it feels good, I'm in the passenger seat. It's probably 600 wheel. I was like, man, this is a pro mod, and I need a pro mod. So we go to load it on the trailer, and I'm pulling it up on the trailer, and I noticed that it's got like, 25 pounds of oil pressure. I'm like, oh, that's just turbo things. It's just hot.
It's just shook up.
Yeah, it's just unhappy. Like it's just hot, Oh, whatever. I got a turbo truck now.
What you done did?
It's done. So I bring it home, and I take it down the road the first time, and that 25 turned into like 12 very fast within like 6 hours of me having it.
So it's doing division as you're driving it.
Yeah, it was doing math equations the whole time down I-55. And so at that point, I call my dad. I'm like, look, I don't know what I done did. This is not good. And so I drained the oil out of it, and it looks like boat paint. I'm like, are you serious right now? And hey, I don't blame the guy that had it. He didn't know much about it either. If I knew what I knew now, I'd have never bought that truck. But it turned into a full SBE rebuild, which my dad rebuilt the motor in it. Shout out Christopher. He built an SBE that would handle the world. So we did a set of Kings bearings in it, Gen 4
Matthew's over
rods.
crying.
I mean, it's a beautiful story.
Hey, he's got injectors now. We can see the moon.
You
Man,
better
it's a
take your
beautiful
hat off.
story. I mean, there's nothing just like hearing a good SB
Oh
story.
yeah, he got enough injector for 1,700. We're gonna see if it'll do it. So we rebuilt the motor in it. It was a 80 millimeter turbo, and about the same time, I kind of bought some camera equipment. I was like, I need a good tax write-off for work. I hear these guys I work with, they're like, oh, I own this business or that, and then IRS pays me back 30 grand a year. I'm like, well, I want some of that, so I said, I'm gonna.
I love where this is going.
So I never got back 30 grand. I'll say
How do you
that.
get in on that?
So anyway, I decided, I didn't know at the time they were writing off $100,000 skid steers, and I'm like, I'll buy this $4,000 camera and they're gonna pay me out, So I buy the camera equipment and I just start messing around with it. About the same time, we start rebuilding the truck, and little thing led to this, led to that. And Dylan Case, one of our good friends on Sleep Performance Detailing, I actually went out to his house and filmed a video for him. And I mean, it was just hot garbage. I mean, just the most awful
Do
thing.
you still have the video?
I'll have to look for it. I looked for it the other day.
I would like to have that.
I'm gonna find it. I've got the pictures dude, it was the most crusty thing you ever saw, the lighting. Anyway, I started getting into the camera stuff and had a few clients here and there. I filmed my first one in S-Log and didn't know what S-Log is, so the whole footage was just gray. You'll
yeah.
have that. So loved it, but they were happy.
I love that you just I know you started tweaking out
Oh,
on all the
I was just
all
like,
the
I was
little
stimming,
things that
yeah.
you need, all the little knowledge. I mean, this man calls me and he's like, hey, what do you do with this? What's this setting here? I'm like, Baylie, I really don't know.
Yeah.
I just
I
click
was like,
record.
should I weld in square wave or triangle wave? He's like, I don't know, circular, whatever.
Does
So-
it sound good?
How long ago was it when you got your first camera, like year wise?
So probably 4 or 5 years ago, I would say. I think 2022, I took the LLC out. So that'd be 4 years ago.
Is that when you launched Out Yonder Media?
Yeah, that was when I soft launched Out Yonder Media. Yeah, it was like I said, first 100 videos are hot garbage.
Now, that would be, I mean, that's how we met, wasn't it?
yes,
Through
actually,
TikTok comments, me and you.
yeah,
And
yeah.
then I think one of us added the other one on Snapchat, and we started sending truck pictures back. And then
Yeah.
I ended up buying my pewter cat eye.
Yep.
And then one thing led to another. Next thing you know, we had him in a group chat, and we hadn't even met him yet.
Yeah.
And
Then we went to good old Scraping the Coast in
Scraping the
Biloxi.
Coast.
This
Yeah.
man pulls up with a big car rig camera hanging off
Big
the
red
back.
Tahoe.
Christie's
Big-
car.
Yeah, in the big red Tahoe.
It is history from there.
What was awesome is literally when we ate dinner that night, we all parted ways. We all looked at each other and were like, dang, dude, if he lived closer, we'd probably hang out with him a lot.
I wish it did. So actually, y'all sent me some merch.
Yes.
Y'all sent me some merch.
Oh, yeah, to do a burnout in.
Yeah, that's right.
Elevated, I've been dedicated, now they telling me can the game, I'm keeping my foot in it. Hitting on me, but it made me go harder and look a few wheels. My bank, I got trail, I promise you, ain't richer than my door. Life was closing in, face to face with seeing all my DMs. Got him in order, yeah, when I'm seeing red, what he did, drag from his kids, so they got shorter. Gone in the days, finding the rest, surrounded by face, in my face, step by step and take it day by day. I pray that death ain't us taking away. Minimum wage was back in them days, but now we get paid. They say I'm the
And then me and Dylan are sitting in the shop, and I didn't know, I had heard of Taylor King, right? Mud vet. Yeah, the big thing.
Yeah, take your hat off when you
Yeah.
say that.
The big vacuum, and we.
Ow!
So they actually hit me up on TikTok, and I had 4,000 followers, and they were like, "Hey, we're gonna send you some merch," and I'm in there with Dylan, and I'm like, "Bro, they're gonna send us some merch," So it comes in, and we're geeking out. He's like, "Bro, that's freaking awesome," And then, like they said, we all went to Scraping the Coast and hung out, and it's kind of been this ever since.
We got to put that ad video in. That was.
Oh yeah, the snow video.
Dude,
That's
it's
right.
fire.
Yeah.
I mean, you straight up out of everybody we sent, yours straight up just, it was.
I actually color graded that.
it was
one.
I
nasty.
think that he might have been the only one that participated correctly.
Probably.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
him
the
too.
wheelie guy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Honestly, I didn't even know we were supposed to make it. Were we supposed to make a video?
At
No,
the
you
beginning
did.
of one year, I sent out probably 50 or 60 care packages for people to like make videos and
I
stuff.
got you. I
Yeah.
got you.
Yeah, I remember
Yeah.
when we sent you yours, we were like, don't make, you just have you in it. Like,
That's
if
right.
you make a
Yeah.
video, have you in the shirt. And
Yeah.
then that heat walking up with the snow, oh
Yeah.
my gosh.
It
dude,
killed
it's
on
fire.
OnlyFans too. Like,
Yeah, yeah, I figured it did. Yeah, oh, you and Ben's video?
Now that's wrong. So I guess moving forward from that,
I almost said something so
Hold
bad, but
it.
I'm just gonna keep it to myself. If Ben sees this and would like to know what I was gonna title,
you know
their
he's
video.
gonna watch. I hope he watches. I hope he watches.
I
But
guarantee you someone's going to record this, send it in our full-size truck group.
100%. So we started shooting videos for everybody, and then kind of, everybody started liking the truck. I put it up on social media, running, some 680s, 690s, whatever it was. But we ripped some burnouts. It was cool, right? Started putting GoPros in the truck when I was driving around, doing ride-alongs and stuff, and just filming B-roll video of it. Once I finally figured out how to convert S-Log to Rec 709, and
No one else but me has any idea what you're saying. by the
Right.
way.
yeah.
What the?
Yeah.
What did you just say?
Spoolie Boy Media might be watching. He might know what I'm talking about. Turbo Media, baby. And just started posting it up, started gaining a few followers, and then started hanging out with these guys. And it's just been history ever since. And picked up a few clients, got a little bit better at video, and then kind of do both now.
I would say in the past year and a half, like I can't do anything video-wise. I'm terrible. But you have absolutely soared.
Yeah,
Like-
you and Dawson both have
Yeah,
turned
I
the
mean,
heat up for
No,
sure.
in the last
Tism, baby.
Yeah, I mean, in the last 12 to 15 months, like, you can go back to y'all's social media and you can see the rocket ship. It's like, like, every time both of y'all post, it's like, all right, like, I gotta watch because there's gonna be some sick transition they're trying.
Where you'll just see reels.
I'm
and you see
excited
alls,
to duke
and
it out
it's-
for the Christmas video. again
Oh my
this year.
god, dude! So the Christmas video, right? They post this Christmas video, and me and Dylan are like, "Bro, we've got to do a Christmas video." Like there's no way we can't do a Christmas video. So like our first attempt at it, I mean, it was like whatever. I think the best part of the video was the intro because the cop like agreed to roll up on us and flip the lights on and stuff. And so that kind of grabbed viewers, it pulled some decent views. And then last year we went a little bit harder on it. But man, the Christmas videos are always a blast.
Dude, our Grinch video with Taylor's truck, I didn't even convert it to Rec 709. I didn't know what I was doing.
Yeah.
That's the first S-Log video I ever filmed.
Maybe that's what we need to start doing.
And we just, dude, it was hot garbage. But then Booger,
Yeah.
Booger
Booger was
out here
fire.
was
Yeah,
fire.
Booger was
I mean,
fire.
that
That
one
was
felt like a
cinema.
movie.
Yeah,
I
that
think
was-
that's my best video to
Yeah,
date.
Booger was fire for sure.
Until this Christmas.
Oh.
The Christmas videos take a.
I'm getting Ben
freaking-
Nichols in mine.
The Christmas videos are like a week of planning. They're freaking.
It's a
Yeah.
week of planning,
I mean,
a week
it's
of filming,
straight
then I
up-
got a week of
I was
editing.
about to say, I feel like everybody just does like
Yeah.
2 or 3 days of something to get ready for the
I
Christmas.
mean, we
video
had
day
probably
before.
7-8 hours in just filming over 3 days. If
I mean,
not
me and
longer.
Darren sat there and wrapped all those presents for the bed of his truck for probably 5-6 hours. I mean, just wrapping them, and then we would wrap and then tape and then try to figure out how to hold it all in the bed because we know that he's going to be doing 120 mile an hour and whipping this truck around. Not 120. It's illegal to do that on the roads, but
Yeah.
The
Half of
speed
that.
limit.
but going really fast and stuff. And it was like, I mean, that and then the camera, and then he's got to wheel it and make sure his truck's got tires on it because
And
we're
we-
going to absolutely fry a set of those.
And we
It's
didn't really
just-
even have great weather. Like one night it was raining, but we were running out of time, and
You gotta have somebody driving, and then
it-
lights everywhere. I mean, it's an ordeal.
Got super cold. Poor Dawson's hanging out of whatever he's in, trying to, just a popsicle. And then the other thing is a lot of people don't think about behind the scenes. I mean, how many times did we drift each area, do donuts in each area? Because, he had to get different angles for the same shot. Like, I drift that one corner probably 8 times.
Yeah, I mean, I'm only using one camera the entire video. So
That's-
everything that we did of him doing something and it changes point of view, he's just doing it again.
Dude, it was bad. It was a brand new set of Nitto 420s, and they were
Not
done.
after that.
They were done.
Well, I mean, there would be 4 different cuts of him going around a burnout, and so that's 4 different times you went around that one corner. I mean, it's a task. I mean, it really makes you respect all the people that film movies.
Yeah.
I mean, we did how long was that? 2 minutes?
Yeah, I think it was 2 minutes.
2 minutes long, and I bet we have 2 weeks of our life invested in that minimum.
Something that was so cool about that is the shots of just him randomly filming me made like some of the best clips in that video. You know, like there's one where like I randomly just like drum rolled on the steering wheel, and it's one of my favorite shots in the
I
video.
found the music, dude. That song's so heat. Shout out Sage for that.
Yeah.
Shout out my daddy.
I mean, think about like the Gymkhana videos and stuff. Like that's such an inspiration, right? I was like, I always wanted to do something like that. The amount of preparation and planning and time and money to do it, I can't imagine.
dude, I mean, like the Amazon series, Gymkhana Files. Oh, dude, I crank my hog to that thing.
Oh wow,
They just it's
wow.
behind the scenes of the whole thing.
What
And it's crazy.
what a way to describe that.
Yeah, I mean, well,
I'm here for it. No judgment.
Yeah.
Just
I told everybody to show up at Dylan's shop at like 4:00 on a Friday evening or something, and we wrapped the truck with all those Christmas lights for like 4 hours. And then I was like, okay, well, I guess we'll film the video now.
Yeah, get you some of that.
We
Christmas
messed
lights.
up. We messed up trying to film it all in one night, man. Like we were bouncing around. I think we filmed at like 3 a.m. and tried to just it just tapered off the amount of creativity from the start to the finish. I was like, I just want to get this done. You know what I'm saying? So next go around, we're definitely gonna try and spread it out.
Any ideas?
No, I don't know. What about you?
No, we ain't got nothing.
Yeah, I figured so.
I got one that I got a pretty good idea.
all right, well, let's hear it.
No,
I don't even know it.
I can't because we hadn't talked about it yet.
I was about to say, I think Cole and I talked about it.
I think
before.
one.
We
I
actually
think whenever the
technically-
Christmas video comes around, we just have to play Eeny Meeny Miny Mo
Yeah.
with whose truck's running to film it with.
Right.
I think I think one with
A 1.460.
everybody's in a big combination would be sick.
Yeah, we got an idea.
Yeah, this
That's-
one's gonna
that-
take
that-
a month.
Yeah, we're gonna start filming Black
It's gonna be
Friday.
3 minutes long.
Oh, I already took a week off of work in December.
Good deal.
Yep.
Good deal.
I'm exited.
Santa better wake his
Exited.
holly jolly ass up, dude.
Yeah, I would kind of thought about the first intro scene would be like a reverse race.
That'd be
Let
legendary.
me put that in my notes real quick.
Because I know what that
It's
would
gonna be hard for y'all to race and push my truck. That's all I'm saying.
No, I want to do something that is going to get you excited. And hitting that button and it lunging back, you would be.
It's been a long time.
I bet when it works, I bet you just back everywhere.
Front load immediately.
He looked like Mater driving around, dude.
Oh yeah.
Use my mirrors.
So, I mean, back to you, Bailey. What, if I like asking Dawson this every like 6 months, I ask him, what is your favorite video you've ever made? Like if someone's like, Bailey, what can you do? What just torques you up? You know, like you're just, I mean, like that I edited that. I'm proud of
This
that.
is what I can do.
Yeah.
If you're trying to get a job and they
Yeah.
want to know, like, if you're good,
This
you
is what I
got it.
got.
Yeah.
Yeah. First one I did for Dylan for sure. Oh. I'm just playing.
The
No.
first one.
Yeah. No, man, it's so hard because like for me, like doing the media stuff, right, it's all about the chase. I chase that next shot that like fires me up. When I put it on the computer and I go, wow, this footage is sick. And like that, I just keep chasing that, right? So man, it's so hard to say which one would be my favorite. I loved like the Fulton race from like 3 years ago. That's one of my favorites. Like it was real starting out, you know, didn't really know how to work a camera, but it just went together, the song and everything so well. And then like if I have clients and stuff that are like, hey, what can you do? You know, I send them kind of some of my later stuff, maybe like the Memphis, 1320 video barbecue one that I did, and a couple of like that. A lot of people nowadays have such a short attention span, which sucks because I like doing longer form,
Yeah.
storytelling stuff. But you got to make cuts every, second to be able to keep people's attention, focused the whole time. So I don't know, man. It just, I guess it depends on the clientele. Like I said, it's all about the chase. I just enjoy that next shot where it's like, wow, that is sick.
All right, the next one. So your favorite is probably Fultondale, the drag race
Fulton
video.
drag. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so then let's move on to what was the video you posted that just flopped and you were just like, what happened? Because everyone has one. We all have done it several times.
Ooh, man, like 80% of them.
Yeah, every video I cook up on Captain.
Yeah, right.
I'm
That's
like,
what it
this is
feels
the
like.
one.
And that's what's crazy is like I can post a talking head video these days and it does so much better than like a sick edit or something that I do. But yeah, man, I'm trying to think of one. I really, really, really enjoyed the duck hunting video I did last year.
Yeah, it was actually really
I
fire.
enjoyed
It was
doing that.
sick.
I love duck hunting, man. And I just went out there. We went duck hunting. I was like, I'm gonna just bring a camera with me. And we filmed. I posted on Instagram, and I think it got like 12 likes. I was like, yes, you know.
Yeah, but there's 3 likes or 4 likes.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Hey, support, son.
Dude, one of my favorite videos you did was that dirt car heater.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot
Dude,
about
that
that.
was hate. And I'll tell you.
With the drone coming in, dude,
Yeah.
and you had like the match cuts. Oh,
Yeah.
it was
And
banging.
it flopped, dude. I was like, that's one of those where it's like storytelling. It's a longer form. There's no like quick cuts, you know. So people just like first 5 seconds are like, oh cool, and then they just keep swiping. But hey, that's where we live in.
Dylan Peacock's video.
Oh, the baby reveal.
Straight fire.
Oh, yeah, he
dude,
enjoyed
oh my
that.
gosh.
so
Yeah.
heat.
He
Yeah, like,
enjoyed
if that. I
Shout
think-
out Dylan because he actually come up with that idea.
Yeah,
He was
that was so sick. Like I
Is that
remember.
the NA Coyote dude?
Yeah.
Yes.
Give me
Yeah,
$20,
OBS.
dude. I lost to you.
Yeah.
I hope he's watching this right now.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. He got all of it. That was the one race that I lost.
Yeah.
I want to say I bet like $40 with Darren on that, just because.
I
that
thought there was a
one time.
boosted one there that looked kind of like his truck.
Maybe it was. I don't remember.
I think you're just trying to tell yourself that because Darren got like a bunch of your money.
Darren sucks. Dude.
Yeah. So Dylan's actually supposedly turboing that truck, but I don't know if he's going to do that truck or he has another OBS. I can't remember what he called it, but it's got the turbos mocked on it right now with another 5.0 sitting in it. So we'll see.
That would be absolutely nasty. And like we'll have Taylor put up a picture of it, but this OBS is mint. Like it looks good. It's a rig.
Yeah, it's so nice. It's Clifford, man. It's come a long way. It used to be Turbo LS, and now it's NA Coyote with a 10-speed in it. It's so sick. Shout out Dylan. He's Risms with the Tism too, son. He is out there.
Yeah, he's funny as heck.
He is.
We're always going back and forth in this group chat.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, right now I guess kind of experimenting with some different clients as far as the videography stuff. I filmed like some music video rap stuff, which is like way out of my element. I filmed that a few days ago, so I got to knock that out. Super cool guy. Some of you might listen to him. Some of you might know him. His name's Lansing Rule. He just got signed with Warner Brothers, and he's got some pretty good motion right now. So hopefully we can keep that going. Shout out Lansing.
Motion twin.
Motion twin.
Yeah.
All right, while we're talking about music, Kevin Gates or Lil Boozy?
Kevin Gates.
Woo! It's that Mississippi.
All right, you
Out the
ready?
mud.
Gates or Dolph?
Oh, that's a rough one. Man, I got a rock with Gates. Gates lives right down the road from me.
Yeah, dude, that's
Yeah.
that's Mississippi.
It's out the
Does have a
mud,
song,
man.
Cold Forward.
First rapper I ever listened to was Kevin Gates. First, I was in a mud hole listening to Out the Mud. Yeah, he's out there.
Yeah, you were.
Yeah, I was.
All right, what's your favorite country rapper?
Country rapper?
Hick hop, son. Get your hand off that mic.
I mean, dude, like
Do you even know country rap?
Georgia Boys. I mean,
Yeah.
that's all we listened to.
Yeah.
When he was mud riding when he was 12. But
It's still fire though.
I am not denying that.
This is funny. When I pulled off the track after my pass with Matthew, when I made the turn, for some reason my radio came on and it was Riding High.
Oh yeah,
Riding High came
That
on.
was meant to be.
I swear, like
That
when
was
I
meant
pulled
to
up
be.
to get my slip, it was blaring Riding High.
So I have a question. What is the most embarrassing loss you've ever took? Roll racing, drag racing, whatever.
Make a cab Cummins.
I knew that was coming.
Okay,
That's mine too.
Make
you
a cab Cummins.
you have another one, and it's just because of a mechanical. But like,
Oh,
you
dude,
can't
Carter
say it.
pushed your shit in at LS Fest,
The-
dude.
Oh.
Carter's when you kicked your water pump.
And you still ain't got that lick back, dude. It's
Yeah,
just
but-
walking
Dude,
around.
that one's so hard for me to.
Bro, I saw him at Bowling Green.
Dude, he'll be in the comments.
You were on the other side of the track, and I saw Carter walk up, and I said, "He won't even come near you." Son.
Oh, I can hear you over there, dude. I love Carter. He's cool, but yeah, no, I guess
Gramps, dude.
that's a way.
I mean, want to know what's crazy?
That's not embarrassing though.
I
That's
mean-
a freaking first gen.
I mean,
On
He-
nitrous with a Holly dash.
because we can't launch worth a dang, he would absolutely give us a run for the money at the track.
Mhm.
So for those who don't know, this is a first gen single cab first gen.
No, extended cab
Okay, I'm sorry.
Dually.
with a pap cap.
with a pap
Dually.
cap. It's a dually,
Dually.
and he puts a drag slick that covers the dual's fender, like
Nice.
fills the fenders up.
Big tire.
And then if he wants to do dirt track racing, like a dirt drag, he will put a massive mud tire back there. And it's just, he's the man. I mean, he's just out there getting it. And dude, this first gen, every time that key turns, it gets beat on. And he's just always running it. I've
So-
never seen it break or nothing.
Loves it.
So we were talking. So big. You want to know all our biggest upsets?
Yeah.
Okay.
I got a good one.
I'm trying to think. I
Red,
mean,
red light Honda Civic.
I mean, I guess mine would have to be throwback to my Cummins days, and I got rolled up on.
Tie hard, wax that ass, son.
I mean, yeah, and then he woke up. But
you shut your mouth, Fireflies.
yeah, oh yeah, my stock fuel third gen, son. But no, I was coming home from a date night, and I had it in Tune 5, locked the converter next to this Duramax, and lo and behold, it was Dustin McCandless. And it's a local guy that has a compound turbo Duramax, and he probably waxed my hiney on toe tune. Like, I mean, it literally looked like I stomped the brakes.
Bad deal.
Yeah, it was so bad. I told the girl that was with me, I was like, "No, I let out."
Dude,
I
I'm a
laugh.
big old loser. I have a lot. I mean, I
I
built
mean-
a cat eye. Taylor stock truck outran it. I freaking built Dale a freaking mega cab outran it. Blowed up my Camaro racing a Scat Pack. I mean, I'm a big old loser,
Dude, but
lost to a first gen.
this. You're at the bottom. There's no way but up.
Yeah,
dude.
I mean, like,
You got
we
two
came
tens
back.
now.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah, you
You
got
did
two
get-
10s and 1800
no, I
horse
mean,
and
listen,
turbo.
listen. Somebody's got to be the biggest loser. You know, I'm cool with it, but we're on the come up.
At least-
I've won a lot, but I've lost a lot.
At least you got your lick back on that mega cab.
yeah,
But-
yeah.
but
It just wasn't video.
There's
so it
no
doesn't
video,
count.
so it doesn't count.
The only
Yeah.
thing I seen
It
was,
was so
Matthew's
close,
bed
too.
topper 50 foot in the air on the interstate. Looked like a kite or a missile headed towards Madison.
Yeah, it was a real tight race. Real tight.
So back when I was in high school, I had my first white truck, and I decided, hey, there's a drag strip 40 minutes from the house. I'm gonna cruise over there. And at the time, I was like, I'm hot stuff, son. 14 O's, laying it down. You know, you couldn't touch it. And I go out there. I'm sitting in the pits.
Hold
you know,
on. Time out.
Yeah.
What year is this?
this is 2016 probably.
I mean, 14s are probably respectable then, aren't they?
It fell
Yeah,
fast.
they might not be after I finish this one.
Oh, okay.
It's rough. So I go out there. I'm in the pits, you know, because I needed a pit because it's pro mod, and I had 20-inch SS wheels on here, you know, whatever. I go out there and I'm sitting there, and some guys can walk it up, and I can't remember their name for nothing. I think we still talk a little bit, but they said, "Hey man, you wanna get a race in?" I'm like, "Oh, absolutely. What you got? Well, you pro charged? You want it? You know?" And they're like, "Oh no, man, I got this Nissan Maxima over here." I was like, "Oh, that's easy work, son. That's easy work." I said, "Absolutely, we can line them up." So we go out there. I bump into that second bull, and I just hear this little thing start spooling up. I said, "Oh, huh, that's cute." Well, that green light turns on, and son, I don't think I ever saw it. I think it just kept going. So these old boys was out there at Prentice Racetrack with a rental Maxima that they had put nitrous on, and they were bombing people out. And that video of me racing that Maxima got posted all over Facebook and tagged.
Can you find it?
I sent it to you. I already sent it to
Oh.
you. Yeah.
You already have it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Push that button.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna be a
So, like Southwest Mississippi Drag Racing posted it on their Facebook page, and people are dogging it. I'm like, I'll never come back from this. So that kind of sparked my this whole journey there. I said, I'll never lose to Maxima again.
So on
and now you beat Porsches.
Hey,
yeah, I was gonna say you beat a Porsche.
I was pretty fired up about that one.
Yeah.
Took 4 seconds to spool. Hey, Matthew knows.
Wins a win.
Yeah. I mean,
Scoreboard.
so moving forward, what is the goal next year for your truck? Like if all the stars align, what is your goal? Like when you take it out, your goal is what?
Well, I truly think if we can finish the truck in March, I would love, like 8th Mile Wise, we love no prep stuff. Like no prep's our way to go. I would love to pull out a win at Jake's next year. That'd probably be the ultimate goal. But like prep track stuff, I think we could possibly see some really bottom fives, if not like a 5.0 or better, depending on what race weight comes out at. We've got enough motor now for, I think, comfortably about 1,700. We've got 2 other motors in circulation right now that have made well over 1,500 on less than 30 pounds.
Comfortably.
Yeah.
Comfortably.
Well, I don't know about engine builder might disagree about the comfortable spot, but we're gonna see.
It's a stock block.
Yeah.
You'd be able to pick up them parts though.
Yeah, stock block. So Engine Builder magazine actually featured the motor a few weeks ago. I was fired up about it. Tim over at Patriot, man, he is the man. It's an absolute monster of a motor. If you need an LS, a Coyote, whatever, a stock block, big block, doesn't matter. He can do it. He is the absolute man, and he has built a monster.
Matthew, he told me he builds Cummins motors.
He sure does.
Dodge
Yeah,
Cummins.
boy.
It's
Dodge
definitely
Cummins, so.
not going to happen.
Luckily, we'll never have to find out. You don't have to build those.
Yeah, they're another SBE king.
Yeah. So we ended up doing the twins this time around after going to Travis's to the dyno, and they were like, "Oh, you should do twins." I'm like, "Oh, never. I'll stay big single my whole life,"
Well, and you also talked about the radiator was a big deciding factor. So you weren't going to be able to do the radiator up front for your single, and then it just snowballed. Then you let us just talk you into it.
And then me and Cole looking at Baylie like, all them fucking slow trucks with twin turbos on them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It didn't take much, so it pushed me right over the edge.
And, and this was right off of your roll race with the Porsche.
Yeah.
And you were like, I mean, twins would be a little more ideal for like just street
Roll
clowning
racing.
and like roll race and kind of just. And bottom line, dude, you're getting rid of everything under the hood that is hard to do twins with.
Yeah, exactly. So, I mean, right now it's at OK Fabrication. Shout out Taylor Jones. He's the man. You need a cage. We got a discount code coming. You'll see it on my page. Get you a cage today. But it's over there getting plasmid and sawzalled and all that stuff right now.
Cages 4 doors.
Huh? He can.
Okay.
Yeah, he bends tubes, son. He bends it and welds it. So.
Shut up. Shut up.
Say it.
I was just gonna say it must be getting real wild on 65.
Y'all are mean. So, but anyway, yeah, it's getting cut up right now. Hopefully we'll get down. I would love to see like 3,700 pounds race weight, and then next year. Right now, it's going to go to paint after the cage, which will hopefully be in a month or 2. It's going to go to paint. We're planning to paint the truck Marsh Gray. It's a new Ford Platinum color. I freaking love it. I think it's going to contrast really well. So
That is gonna be absolutely sick.
it's so 50-50 split because I got like half people that are like, that is, Dookie Brown. And then I got the other half that's like, this is going to be sick,
I
right?
mean, can you imagine getting drugged by a turd?
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm
I
saying.
mean, I'm sorry, but
Yeah, it's lose-lose for them.
Streaky.
So me and Dawson were talking.
Got
and-
old skid marks.
Yeah, I mean,
Skid mark coming down.
literally. I mean, if they
Left
say
lane.
anything, just be like,
I'll call it skid mark. Don't
Yeah,
play with
literally.
me.
Okay, perfect.
Okay,
There,
perfect.
It's done.
It's skid mark.
Stamp it.
Stamped. It started here. So
I think I saw one today. Actually, I said it on the phone. I was riding behind one,
Yeah.
and I was like, "That is a nasty."
So like when it's overcast, it looks gray, and when it's sunny, it looks brown. It's cool. So and we're gonna do like a carbon bed cover. I'd love to do carbon doors.
Rich.
So I talked to Dawson, and he was mentioning welding earlier. Dawson can freaking lay it down when it
Two
comes to
rich
TIG
guys
welding.
just talking.
Rich.
he can lay down some TIG. So I'm still learning right now. And we were talking about doing full titanium piping for the cold side and then hopefully the exhaust too. So I got him some titanium to say it. I wanted Dawson to practice some, that way we're not sitting up here and can't neither one of us weld it or something in 6 months. So he's been playing with the titanium and it freaking looks killer. I mean, first time picking up titanium, picked it right up and stuck it together and then anodized and it looks sick. So I'm pretty excited about doing like full tie and everything. I want it to, pop. I want it to catch your eye, especially if we're going to try and make FP in spring. So
You better keep that titanium away from them 2 steps, dog. You better keep that titanium away from them 2 steps, dog.
I mean, the Lambo guys do it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but they're mega rich. You're just rich.
So we're for sure going to do the cold side. We may or may not do the exhaust yet. We'll just have to see. So might have to make a stainless one and then a tie one for 2-step and one for not.
Hey,
We'll
I
see.
mean, dude, if we blow it out, we just get to build it again.
That's right. We just get to re-weld it. So I think it's going to be fun. Ultimately, I mean, I want the truck to be a show / content truck. I want to roll race it. I want to rip burnouts at FP with it. I want to drag race it. I want to no prep race it. We might put a big 9 Lives racing wing on it for no prep stuff. Who knows? It's going to be a do-all. I mean, everything that we've been doing with it, we plan to do, but way faster and way harder. So
That'll be absolutely sick. Those are some pretty stout goals, but definitely well achievable, though.
Yeah.
I mean, you're literally doing everything right. You did that really sick wiring harness. Isn't that what you got with the switch? Did you get the switch panel?
Yeah, we did a switch panel.
Yeah,
and all that.
absolutely sick. He had this custom wiring harness done that was just money. I mean, it's sick.
Yeah. So Devin Vanderhoof, I mentioned him earlier. He's the Holly guru. And if you're not like super impressed by the quality of Holly, because I mean it does technically come from China, it's not great. It's got split loom and all that. I mean the beadlocks over there are fire. Don't get me wrong. But
Yeah, they are.
So I want some. I want some myself. Yeah, but the Holly harness itself is just like it's whatever. It works, So I did the custom Devin Vanderhoof harness. It is super super nice, and we did a race wire solutions, relay panel, and switch kit and all that I basically control everything. Did the shear fab 1800 air to water on it, and I think it's gonna be sick. It's gonna be a lot more simple. The plan is hopefully that we can all go do dragon drives next year.
That would be sick. I know my dad's fired up wanting to do some dragon drives, and we got some good goals for next year. A lot of cool events, and I got a cool question. I was wanting to ask you this the other day. What is one event you want to make it to that you haven't been to?
LS Fest for sure.
Yeah, in Kentucky.
Yep, never been to LS Fest? Never been, dude. I've always been at work. So like I work offshore, 2 on, 2 off, so I miss a ton of stuff. And LS Fest has been one of those that has just been running from me the whole time. And hopefully next year I'll catch it.
That'd be really cool. LS Fest is really fun.
Yeah.
It's our people.
Yeah.
If you want to gather some low-key information here, he says he works offshore, so all this money stuff he's talking about, yeah, you don't have to go to
$14 an hour. It slaps, son. 80 hours a
3
week.
hots and a cot.
Yeah.
He's the only one I know that has to be took to their day job on a helicopter.
Yeah, they force me every time. They got to sedate me actually to get me on that sucker.
Do you not like helicopters?
Dude, whenever you dodge a seagull at 6,000 feet, it's not a fun thing to do. So yeah, that was like 3-4 months ago. We were flying, and it's when we were actually on the big bird. So it's a kind of like a Black Hawk variant. It's called an S92. It fits like 18 or 20 people, and we're just cruising down. I'm actually sleeping, and these choppers are loud. So I'm sleeping, and we're cruising like 6,000 feet, and it just everything inverts, and like I'm looking out the right window, but I'm looking at the ocean out the right window, and I'm like, oh my God. And yeah, the pilot comes over to intercom. He's like, sorry guys, we had to dodge a seagull at 6,000 feet. I'm like, dude, I don't want to do this anymore.
Oh my gosh.
They don't pay that good, No, it's all right out there, man. I definitely am appreciative of the job and all that, and the company, a great company. So
what do you do? Are you allowed to say?
Yeah. I'm a control room operator offshore. I went out in 2020 as an intern, and I went out like $14 an hour, and coming from 40 hours a week at $10 an hour, I was like, I'm balling. Like, called my mom and was like, we made it,
I
So
love that.
like the first 2 months of being employed and getting a paycheck, I was like, who wants to go to Top Golf?
Riding
Like
home,
14 of
alcohol.
y'all,
Oh my
I got you.
gosh.
Don't worry about it, you know? So just young and dumb at 19, right? But yeah, I've been out there for 6 years, same company now, controlling my operations, and it's been a ride. It's been a ride. So I don't want to do it maybe the rest of my life. I'd love to come home and do videography like Dawson does, and maybe one day we'll get to that point, sell enough merch and make enough content.
But that's good. It's not something like you dread going to work. You know what
Right.
I mean? You don't just hate your life.
Yeah, it's like my second family out there, man. I spend half my life with them, you know. So we're all tight out there. We all check in on each other, and I work with a bunch of great guys. So you know, it's hard to complain.
That's awesome.
So
Are you like a young pup out there? Like everyone older? Does it?
So I've always been like the youngest guy on the platform until probably in the last year or so. We hired a couple of other young guys.
old.
Yeah, just getting old, man. I turned 26 yesterday, and freaking I woke up with back pains and arthritis. So,
Dude,
yeah.
My dad would kick you right in the nuts for saying that. Every time someone's like, I'm getting old, he's spinning around. I'm 65 doing
Oh,
the
yeah.
same thing y'all are. I don't want to hear it.
Todd's a man, dude. He's in such great shape for his age, for sure. But yeah, for the most part, I'm still the younger crowd out there. But I guess I'm kind of an old soul at heart. I hang out with more guys that are 40 plus than I do people our age. So yeah, I guess it comes from the job itself.
Yeah, that's awesome. Taylor wrote down a question that he wanted to ask you and Dawson.
Yeah, we can go and do this. Media/camera guy hot takes. What are some of your icks and feelings about that? And I want everybody at this table to say one.
Yeah. You go first.
Hold on, let me catch my breath.
So he wants Dawson to go first, see how violent he needs to
Yeah,
get.
I gotta judge my aggression.
Go ahead, Daw.
I didn't really get these questions before now, so I didn't really think of this. Oh man, something. I don't know.
I guess, Taylor, are you wanting like what is frustrating about it, like, or aggravating? Is that a good way to explain that? Yeah, like what's the biggest just duty ball thing about being a cameraman?
Man, I'd say no one like actually trying anything. Like everyone just sees someone else do it, they just copy it and call it theirs. And like, I get asked all the time because like, for instance, I just posted on Facebook trying to get another job, another client. I posted the Christmas video, a link to it, and one of my camera buddies hit me up. He's like, dude, like, this is the craziest thing ever. Like I want to be that. Like I want to get to film something like that. I said, dude, literally write it down exactly what you want it to look like, and then go hit record. Yeah. Like just plan it out. And I just think people just aren't trying anything, and like that drives me up the wall. And then everyone's just like, oh, I need this camera, that camera, blah blah blah. It's like, dude, I mean,
There's levels to it.
Everyone
I mean,
always
some people
calls and
don't
they're
want-
like, I want to start a YouTube channel. What camera do I need to buy? And I'm like, dude, literally pull out your phone. Like Cletus McFarland uses an iPhone. It does not matter. Just freaking do it.
Entertainment. I mean, entertainment is the central part when it comes to media, right? You just said it. Cletus McFarland. They are out there. They're some of the most entertaining people to watch, him and George together on an iPhone. You don't care if it's filmed in 4K or 720p. You're watching it either way, right?
I've never watched a video of Cletus and just like sat back and thought, dang, wish that was filmed with a nice camera.
Right. And I think a lot of it has to do with styling, right? So if you start out with, a camera or whatever, if that fits your thing, that's just you from that point forward. But, a lot of people have switched over to the iPhones. I started filming with my iPhone for anything YouTube. It's just so much easier than holding a 4-pound camera the whole time.
It is kind of funny. My most viral TikTok videos have been Dawson with his phone.
Yeah, literally on CapCut, freaking 5 minutes after we film it, I send him like, all right, here you go, upload this. And he just chucks it up. Dude, it did better than our Christmas video.
I mean, like blew it out of the water. Like,
it did like 2 million views.
2 million views on TikTok, the little drifting in the rain. And I mean, on Facebook, it was a heater on
Killed
Facebook.
on Facebook,
Yeah, dude. I mean, straight up took me 10 minutes to edit it. Took us 10 minutes to film it. I said, dude, just pick a song. And we scrolled TikTok for maybe 5 minutes, found this funny song. It was a heater. I was like, all right, bet. And it was fire. It's like,
It was so funny. We were just sitting at the shop, and I was bored, and I was like, I'm going to go throw Booger around in a video. Or, like, you want to make a video? And Dawson was like, yeah, sure. Spent 10 minutes total. It was just hilarious.
All right, now what grinds your gears?
you grind my gears.
Light bars.
I love light bars. Man, I don't know. I don't know what does. Baylie, what grinds your gears?
What is something you see a videographer do and you're just like,
Ooh,
What's
man.
yours? You gotta have one. Send us off.
oh,
like, what's your?
oh,
You gotta
Taylor's-
have one
Taylor's
you
got 'em,
you've
dude.
got. I know. Don't even look in the back of your head. Like you gotta have one.
Taylor
queued
is
up.
the most like criticizing person to like
Like,
anyone with a camera. He will critique everything, say you suck and all this, and like you're like, all right, go film it. Nothing.
He's an editor now, though.
the thing is like, I just admire. Like, and I pay attention to details, little details that most people don't. So don't hate. Because it's normally you shit I'm picking apart. Dude, I don't have one. Because I'm not like I don't talk to camera guys because most of them are fucking weird, dude.
Can't agree.
I mean, I got a little one, like, the level of hate some camera people give the people that are trying to do their own thing is kind of gnarly. Like, I mean, you can see in the comments, they'll tag and be like, oh, dude, it reminds me of that one video you did. And they're just like, maybe if I filmed it with a cereal box. And it's like, calm down, bud. One little flick on your TikTok page, we can get to shit videos too.
Hold up. What was that one that you had a few months ago? After Blake's, that one time. Remember?
Oh,
Oh,
dude, video in your truck.
Yeah, the dude wanted, how much money did he want for my video?
I can't remember, but explain the situation before we just tear homeboy a new asshole.
No, I can't remember exactly how it went down, but long story short, somebody messaged me on Snapchat and was like, hey, I got a video of your truck. Do you want it? And I was like, yeah, man, I would love it. And he was like, well, what's it worth to you? And I was like, I don't know. And at the time, I got like 4 videos from 4 different people. And I sent them all like $25 to $50 for my 10-second clip. And I mean, he wanted me to like bid on it. Sent me this little bitty snippet and straight up was like, what do you think the rest of the video is worth to you?
Ooh.
And he wanted $100 for a 32-second clip in a burnout, which he used in his FP promo video.
Yeah, that was the biggest thing to me. Like, I mean, if I'm using something that you did in an event in my promo video, I'm probably going to give you the video for free.
Like, and like I said, I understand it costs money to do and everything, but like the dude made a big story after I asked that, and he was like, "Do not think you're gonna get your effing videos for free around here." And
I sent mine for free.
yeah, I mean,
Like it, dude. If I film somebody's heater, and they're just like, "Yo, dude, did you get a clip of my truck?" Yeah, here you go. Send it to you.
like
I mean, dude, it takes 2 seconds. You
That's it.
don't edit it. You just
Yeah.
cut it out.
like I said, man, at that time I had already bought a bunch of videos, and even the guys that don't charge me, I still send them a little bit of money. Like, I'll find their Venmo on their page, send it, because I understand it's what they do for a job, but it was just the dude's attitude, man. I wish I could remember, it got all over me. Like, it had me mad. I mean, they were in a group chat talking about it. Dawson was.
Yeah, dude. So we're all these camera guys are in a group chat, and I started asking them. I said, "All right, who tried to charge Cole Payne $1,000 for his 30-second burnout clip?" And they're all like, "Oh, it wasn't me."
It was funny, though, and I remember the dude was in there. Remember,
yeah.
we ended up.
Oh yeah,
The kid was in there. I can't even remember his name. That's the truth. But like I said, it doesn't matter. I'm not like spewing over this, but it just was really funny the way he came at me and then made a story about it.
It was Turbo Media.
No, it was not. No, this guy actually sent me the clip. Turbo won't send me anything. And then the one time you threw Cheerios at him, he wasn't recording.
Dude, what a missed moment.
Oh my gosh.
I threw a handful
You'll
of
have to add that
Cheerios,
clip.
in this mixed kid's hair, dude, and they were like all in his shit, dude.
And in this Snapchat video, you could see the Cheerios land in his
I'm
hair.
sorry, it was goldfish. It was not
goldfish,
Cheerios.
Goldfish. Yeah, why did I say Cheerios? My bad. Yeah, goldfish.
FP was so rowdy. Just I've never been to anything like that, and it was an absolute chaos.
Dude, all right. So I get it. Like, it's annoying that he missed the shot, but man, in the heat of the moment, to actually hit record, you got to think about it.
Oh, I can see why it happens 100%. I just give Cole crap because we are 3 FPs in for me going down the burnout alley, and I haven't got one of my videos from him. And every time he walks up to me, and like, I'm not mad, I don't care. But he walks up to me and he's like, dude, I got a sick burnout video. I'll edit it and send it to you. And I'll ask for it. And he's busy. I mean, he's got people paying him for stuff. I totally understand. But I just give him crap. Every time I see him, I'm like, yeah, don't
busy
film
on-
nothing of me, dude. You won't ever get it to me.
You sound kind of mad.
He's
He
busy on Marketplace. He
Yeah,
just
he
buys
is.
everything he sees.
Yeah, because he's rich.
No, but
Yeah, well, I was just at his event.
you're the
No,
same way.
shut up.
You love Marketplace.
Shut up.
I mean, I would say
Shut up. We can't talk about it yet. Shut up.
I know what you want to say. Yeah,
Baylie, what's your hot take? Why are camera people so fucking weird?
I would definitely say. I wouldn't say all of them are strange.
I mean, I don't know, dude. I've talked to several, and you and Dawson are like,
We're a
Weird
little out
too.
there.
I'm
yeah, y'all are messed up too. But
Yeah.
like,
But I'm talking about, like, dude, I've met some that are out there, bro. And, like, there's not many around where I'm at. I mean, we just learned how to count a few weeks ago. And public school thing, Southwest Mississippi, shout out West Lincoln. So if it was Lincoln, a bear, son. So we don't have many. I'm kind of the only, I guess, media guy within 60 miles of where
Well,
I'm
hell,
at.
that's the only reason you got business.
That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to keep it. I'm terrible at it. But
I saw you were in a poll the other day on Facebook
Oh,
about
God,
wedding
yes.
videographers, and I clicked it, and it was pretty sick that there were 3 other videographers.
I'm talking about like what we do. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
But yeah, I started.
Don't talk down on your people, bro.
I started doing the wedding stuff. I was like, hey, I see people doing this. I'm gonna try it. I'm big on like testing myself. Like if I hadn't done anything yet, like if I hadn't filmed a wedding or filmed a rap video or whatever, I'm gonna try it. And so yeah, I started the wedding stuff. That kind of got really busy really fast, and I found out like 14-hour film days by yourself and then 2 weeks of editing for a wedding film. I was like, this sucks, but it pays so good, So I kind of slacked off, and I did it for like a few buddies and whatnot. And yeah, the Daily Leader, the newspaper, like nominated me somehow for it. But right above it was like best wedding venues, and it was like Oak Hill Estate, Baylie, Hughes.
yeah.
So-
I voted.
Yeah, I made a Facebook post, saying, hey, I'm down $18.99. We can get you in the backyard and have us a good old wedding. So Matthew, if you're still looking.
Yeah, $18.99.
Yeah. So, but yeah, I'd say probably hot take wise, I mean, man, like a lot of people don't understand what it takes to go into to actually make a good video, right? So like, I'm not going to say customers in general, but just people in general, the amount of editing that it takes to make something look right or make something look different than the rest, right? They're just like, oh yeah, shoot me a reel, 30 seconds, it ain't going to be nothing, but hey, that 30-second reel might take 4 hours,
Watching or getting to see Dawson, I guess the sound dynamic thing, because that was probably your first
Yeah.
big like breakdown. I mean,
It's
dude, would
huge.
you have like probably 4 solid days of just buttoning up and like Dawson, dude? I swear, sometimes I just want to fucking kill him. But anyways, he texted us at what 7:30, 8 o'clock at night.
Mm-hmm.
I got the video done. Y'all have to come to the house and watch it.
Like, send it to us.
No, I'm with you. You gotta
No.
come watch it. I didn't spend the time on it.
So we went to Dawson's house, which like isn't far. It's probably halfway. I'm sure I'm about the same drive as you are. Matthew was like, "Fuck you, dude. I'm not coming back to Franklin."
Well, hold on. And like in Matthew's defense, he probably had just literally pulled in the driveway.
Yeah, I mean, like, it's not like it's the end of the world.
It's a
drive.
weekday after a 12-hour day. and
Yeah.
I'm sitting there fired up.
I mean, like, I understand, but yeah, I mean, like, yeah, I mean, it is a 35-minute drive for me, and it's not one I was wanting to make it freaking 8:30 on a Wednesday night, whatever it
And
was.
I will say I'm glad I went because
Yeah, me too.
Dawson's dad has a amazing sound system, and I feel like it's the only time I watched that video and you really could feel like, I mean, dude got my footsteps walking from the truck up Matthew's steps. Like, it was gnarly.
Oh,
if you
dude,
really,
it's so fire.
like,
It's
if-
so fire.
sound design is everything.
I watched
man.
it on the dynamic, like with the dynamic
Yeah.
headphones going. Oh, dude, it
Yeah,
was
I mean,
freaking-
I will suggest everybody go watch that video on our YouTube channel because that's where it's actually in the best quality. But if you just focus on the audio, like the whole video is fire, but like the audio is what the wind and stuff, dude.
I think I think I watched it probably 12 times before I quit picking up on stuff
Yeah.
that he put in there.
Yeah, the one of my favorite parts was the car cover snatch, and like you can hear it, and like, I mean, it sounds goofy, sounds tater, but like I feel like that's what it sounded like in my head when
Yeah.
I did it.
I mean, it's a movie. It's
Yeah.
literally
Yeah.
stuff that you hear watching a movie.
Yeah,
So,
it was
well, it's
pretty
like
cool.
food for your ears, you know.
Yeah.
It's just
Yeah,
makes the video
it
right.
brings a whole new dynamic to a video. I mean, sound design is everything.
yeah, I mean, like 90% of the sound clips in that video, besides like your truck and stuff, like
Yeah, that's what was wild is like all the sound design, and then the other thing that was wild, which me and you've talked about it before, you know, the views didn't do crazy views. I mean, it still did good. It was like 500,000 or something on Instagram, but like me and you, we almost thought it got hidden away because it was shared way more than any video I've had. I mean, Dalton shared it on his story.
yeah, and then like CJ saw it, like all those
Yes,
guys saw it.
dude. I mean, like all those guys shared it on their story, and I mean, it was just crazy the amount. Like, more than the views was the comments, and some of those car people that do like car movies.
Mm-hmm.
The BMW guy that commented, and he was like, "This is so underrated." That was like, I'm sure just that meant way more to you than
Oh,
a
dude, I
million
mean,
views.
I don't care about the view
Yeah.
number. Like, I've never got more phone calls on a video or
Yeah.
like people texting me, reaching out, being like, "Dude, this is gas."
Yeah.
I mean, I was hyped.
I do just in my head. I do want to talk about something, and I want y'all to comment. Do you like a video when you have to turn your phone sideways, or do you like it when you just watch
God.
it upright?
Horizontal video is so much better,
I
man, than vertical.
fucking hate landscape.
Like,
God, I love
I
it.
just want to
It's so cinematic.
comment. Yes, do y'all like when you have to turn your phone sideways and clear the screen, or do y'all just wish the movie Hollywood wannabes would just leave it like that?
Guess who don't care?
I
But
think
yeah.
I think it's too hard to be digested whenever it's in landscape.
I
I
mean,
like because there's like, I mean, it's just brain rot. You're scrolling.
Yeah.
100%. Everything is vertical nowadays. Everything
All right.
is geared for vertical.
This year, we're gonna try to shoot something obviously better, but you're leaving it. You're not shooting it landscape, or you're gonna give us a landscape version, and then you can do. You're gonna keep a landscape version for yourself, and you're gonna give us an upright one.
Oh, you get an open gate camera.
No.
Both.
We're actually looking for a camera guy.
Sage, come in, Sage.
Sage,
If you were here.
you get your hand off that mic.
Everything Sage films is landscape.
Okay,
Not
and
true. Not true.
That is not true.
Everything.
Not true.
Bro,
Sage has me millions
He's
of
ready.
views
He's
upright.
ready to go to war.
it's a landscape video just zoomed in.
No.
Doesn't matter. Still hit.
So I hard launched Tractionless this year with our Christmas video, right? When, like I said, we filmed all that stuff. It was, banger time. I spent a while editing it. And then I get it together, and like the first opening scene was like Jingle Bell Rock. A lot of it was Jingle Bell Rock. So I posted everywhere, like talking head videos. Hey, I'm launching this on this day with this video, all this, trying to hype up the launch for like Tractionless, which is our merch line. And I posted to TikTok, and TikTok immediately takes it down. They're like, copyright music. Why is Jingle Bell Rock copyrighted, but Young Doug isn't? Or 42 Doug isn't? I don't know. But yeah, I took it down. So I'm scrambling. I'm talking about scrambling, trying to figure out what I can do. Facebook actually took it, thank God. But like TikTok's kind of our main platform we get views on. And I could not figure it. So I had to trim like half the video down, which like killed me because it kills the story up front. And but it still did decent views. I think it did like 770 or something like that. So I was fired up about that. But man, like it cuts all the story off. I was freaking destroyed.
I really like how this year, because the year that we filmed mine, we just went out and did it. Like this year, we sat down and wrote a script out, and I think that helped us
100%.
tremendously.
And the other thing I thought was kind of cool is everybody does the Grinch. Like I feel like not a lot of people, everybody focuses on the Grinch and not like,
And
Santa
Christmas
Claus.
is about Santa Claus.
Christmas is about getting in the Christmas spirit and, being uplifting. You got all these Grinch videos, like I wasn't feeling the spirit till I watched that video. Like, honestly, I thought Santa wasn't real till Dawson invited us over to his house.
And he was there.
I left there so excited. Like, I sped all the way home.
Did y'all not see Santa drove a green cat eye?
Yeah.
Had to get old reliable out of the barn.
Oh, yeah.
Run, Rudolph.
Yeah,
Got a broken rear end.
Rudolph had the shits.
So I'm going to switch gears a little bit. I want to ask you a question. So here recently, you've become quite the top fuel, NHRA driver yourself. So are we going to see more drag racing content with Booker? Because y'all's last YouTube video was hot.
Yes, I will say you will see more drag racing content because Matthew will be taking his truck to the track.
Oh, yeah.
As far as like me trying to sign up and race and all that stuff, probably no time soon, just because like I have a very addictive personality, and to be completely honest, I'm afraid I would like it too much where I'd ruin the truck.
You will.
Like I literally could see myself like wanting to gut everything about the truck I love. And then I'm going to be looking at them when they're going to a car meet on Saturday night. And I'm over there, like...
On methanol.
I'm shutting my door with
Riding on a feed sack.
Yeah.
The billet atomizers.
And I just don't think I want to go to that yet. So, yes, you will see me more at the drag strip. I don't think I'm going to go full-blown, like, chasing it. Just stay fun street truck because... dude, there's nothing like when all our trucks are done, we're going to car shows.
100%.
The other day, Journeys meet when we went. Like, I genuinely felt like the fun I had at the track wasn't worth me not going to that. That was just my personal opinion. Like the track was fun, but I love a burnout, man. Like, I just do.
Our first dig racing session, well, I guess second, but first serious, we got blue balled.
Yeah.
Normally, it was just.
And like, I wasn't mad. Like, I wasn't going home pissed off that my rear end broke. Like, honestly, it doesn't owe me anything. I mistreat that truck very bad. Every time it gets drove, it gets a tug or a burnout. And, but yes, you will see me doing more drag racing. Yes, I want to do a fun 60-foot. Yes, but like, as far as me modify the truck, other than my intake and maybe a map sensor, turn the boost up.
What about the 427?
Well, I wasn't going to talk about that.
It's actually a 370 backed out.
What about the 9?
I'm scared now.
And the 4-link. In the full cage and the Lexan windows.
Okay.
And the holes we're drilling on the inside frame wall.
Yeah.
Now that we're talking about it, we did go ahead and place a deposit on a 427, twin 76s, and carbon doors.
Yeah, Nelson. With the carbon cowboy hat.
Yeah, but no, drag racing's been really fun, and a huge thanks to Baylie. This is the Baylie we were talking to on the phone, and
I don't know what I'm
Darren
doing.
was logging. No, you know what you're doing. It was,
So-
you have a lot of data in that truck.
Yeah, let's talk about how did you acquire and like what was it like to get all that data? Because like you ran around on a pretty similar setup to Cole's for a long time, didn't you?
So I mean, the truck, like I said, I drove it everywhere. Basically, like we got with LAPT, and every other weekend it seemed like we were going to the track, right? And those guys helped me a ton, an absolute ton, especially like Gerald and all those. They were like, hey, let's try with this with suspension, and we ended up actually going to Texas with Rougarou and went and met up with AJ Dean. He's probably the fastest man on radials in a full size truck, if not the fastest full size truck in the 8th mile in the world at the time. And we set up Rougarou and kind of learned how leaf spring suspension should work because he had been really, really fast in a full size truck. And from that point forward, we just kind of started doing most of the trucks like that. And everything considerably got faster. But I've seen a lot of pickup in my truck as far as ET and stuff like that once we started doing ramp styles and stuff a lot like we had learned, and suspension setups, trying to get the truck to separate, which is what I want to do with Matthew's truck once we get it back and he gets a trans brake and maybe a bigger turbo. And so we're going to set it all up, and I'd love to see both of these guys run like some 1.4 60 foots because, I mean, I know it to any drag racing crowd out there that's watching now, you're like, oh, 1.4 60 foot, but a 1.4 60 foot coming from like a 1.8, that's a step right there to grab you by the new whenever you leave off the button, you know.
I mean, my 7.5 pass to my 6.9 pass felt like, oh my gosh, it felt like I got rear-ended.
Yeah, so I ended up going, I think 581 or something at like 4,500 pounds with that 6.0 SBE. And I actually on the same trip, either right before, which is when we filmed the Christmas video, I think I heard a ring land, so I was down like 50 pounds of compression on number 7. So if we had all 8 hitting on all 8 the whole time, we might have could have went a little bit faster, but it was a blast, and I learned a lot from running the dog crap out of the truck with an SBE that long, you know, because I got to the point where I was like, I don't care if it blows up. I've got another motor on the way. So I just kept hitting the up button and seeing if it go faster. I think PB 60 foot was like a 137 or something on that pass. So,
You know, I feel like I want to just use what we have right here as like a little encouragement for anyone. Like, we talked about this last podcast. We're like, man, the only reason we know anything that we know is by asking people.
100%.
And you are like the, poster child of that. I mean, you didn't know anything. You're just some kid, and you walk up to these group of guys doing cool stuff, and you just got with them
100%.
and
Like I
learned
said,
everything you learned, and then you teach us, and then like it just keeps going. And I'm just like,
Yeah.
man, it's not out of reach for anyone.
100%.
You just gotta get out there and do it.
Just ask, man.
You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Like, and I mean, like, seriously, like that is so true. That is so true because I mean, like, look what commenting on each other's TikToks did. I mean, we've made some heck of a great amount of memories.
Oh my gosh, dude! The cool ass people that we've met through social media is
It
crazy.
is insane, dude.
I mean, it's sick. I mean, like, we've learned so much. I mean, you doing the boost ramps on my truck, learning my 4-link is not. It's the ride good 4-link.
Yeah.
So like over winter, I'll probably cut that off and do leafs and cow track.
So I brought something with me on my trip up here that's going to help that a lot. You might can keep the 4-link. I mean, we're going to see what that old DO5 coming live going to do. So I brought 2 sets of Hoosiers. I brought 2 sets of Hoosiers up here. So I always ran pretty much 2 tires. I've tried, I think, 4 tires at this time. So I tried like the DBRs, and I run the Mickey Thompson Pro Bracket radials, which are like the go-to, right? That's the tire for these full-size trucks because they're so heavy and the sidewalls on those tires are so stiff. But if you want a tire that's like, I'm going to leave on a gravel road, like the DO5 is the way to go. And a slick loves a truck that squats because you can, if you have a truck like mine that separates really hard, like a radio car, it crushes the sidewall on them because they don't have wires in them. Whereas like the DO5 is what you see all the guys at the Cletus, all-wheel drive versus rear-wheel drive race run. It's a backside tire. It's a street tire, that you can get out there and dump anywhere.
It'll be cool putting a smaller tire on my truck because then we'll be able to turn
Get up.
the we'll be able to turn the compression down a little bit, and make it squat more.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I had to go full stiff because the tire was getting into the bedside.
Yep, exactly. So we'll put that 2810.5 on there. Shout out Whiskey Resin. They have been huge supporters of me since, I was just barely coming up, and I actually brought some up here for these guys. We'll pour it out there. We'll prep the lanes and stuff in front of the shop in Mexico, and we'll see if we can make it do a dig. I'd love to see like a mid 1.5, bottom 1.5 on the street out there. I think it's very possible.
So just to give somebody maybe that has questions about tires, like what tire is good for what? Like just your top 3, like what you're going to use
So
in your, I guess what you think.
Go street truck, like something that drives a lot, then go track, then go no prep street race.
Okay. So street truck, which is such a variable term because I have driven the just paint off of my truck.
All right, hold on.
Let's say something that goes in the rain. Something that
goes in the
Something
rain.
that's got groove,
Man,
or at least some lines.
I don't know, white walls. I put white walls on mine just to be idiotic. People loved it. But, man, I don't know. I would probably say something like an ETR, ETSS, right? If you know, like, hey, I'm going to put, 20, 30, 40,000 miles on this truck a year, and it's probably going to be in the rain 40% of the time. Yeah, don't put a daggum street slick on it. I don't want to see anybody get hurt. But as far as like your weekend toy, like your Dale or your Booger or something like that you want to try and dump out in the street or even roll race, because, you need a tire when you start really making power roll racing. My go-to is the Pro Bracket Radio from Mickey Thompson. It is the like front side no prep all the way up to like super radio prep sticky tire. A radial will always go faster on a track than a slick wheel, all things equal, right? That's why all your radial cars are running so fast. And then you have like your street tire, like, hey, we're going to go out, we're going to meet on 55 highway at night, and there's going to be 30 cars there. We're going to prep the road, and we're going to, do it. That's your Hoosier DO5, in my opinion. The DO5 come alive. it is a bad tire. They don't last. That's the only thing. They're not meant to last. They're not going to last. And you're going to get, depending on how hot your burnout is, you might get 30 burnouts on it, and it's just completely done. But you can dump it out there and leave on 800 wheel horsepower if your car is set up correctly, and it's going to take it.
Well, that's some good knowledge, because I do feel like we get a lot of people to ask, like, which I do at the show, what's it like daily driving one on a bead block? Like, should I do that? And my question is, your cam converter long tube single cab does not need a slick on it that you drive to work every day.
It does not.
But it's a hard call, because like even that will spin from a dig on a SS.
Yeah.
Like a ET Street SS, it's gonna spin. So it's like you gotta fight your battles and really understand what you're gonna do. Like when I was talking to you the other day about tires, we found the Pro Bracket Radial in a 17 now.
Yep. Didn't know that till recently. That's
so
pretty
like,
cool.
yes, a 15 is probably still better, but like I'm gonna get a set just to try.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like
they're the go-to tire. What I'm excited about is putting 4 of them on Darren's truck and watching it absolutely scare the life out of him, leaving on 12 pounds right in front of the shop.
Yeah. He can't even grasp his head around.
I can't wait
how hard it's going to yank him.
I can't wait for him to let go of the button like Travis told him to let go of the button. Like Travis told him the other night, like, yeah, Darren, whenever you get up on your rolling anti-lag, like, don't let go of it until it quits building boost. Like, let it go.
He hasn't let go of it, but on probably like 8-ish pounds or so.
Really?
Because no, he like not rolling, because as soon as it starts popping and banging, he's dumping it.
Yeah.
Which I will say, it comes up quick. Yeah. Like, he's not like leaving on a pound.
No. Like probably 2 more seconds of what he's doing, he's gonna be holding a rubber band that's getting ready to.
He hasn't had it torque steer swap lanes yet.
Yeah. On 22s.
Yeah. So
I told him, I was like, dude, you're going from 22s to B-locks on all 4 corners or whatever he's doing, right?
Soul snatched.
Dude, like,
soul snatched.
He's done, bro. Like, that's rotating mass is so
he will shit
big.
a chicken.
I cannot, please, for the love of God, put a GoPro in there the first time he lets off the button. I don't care if it's from a roll or a dig.
It'll be alone. He'll be alone on going through Kingfield, making a TikTok.
Yeah, it's that truck has so much potential to be so freaking fast, dude.
And Darren's just tater tot.
He
He just loves
he
it.
just
Dude,
eats it up.
got an absolute pro mod.
Yeah.
He's just like, woo!
And he goes home and loves hot dogs and coloring books, dude.
Mhm.
And what's funny is all he's talked about lately is wanting his 2-step to be rowdier. That's all he's
Dude,
talking about.
That's what I think is
It
funny.
hurts your ears inside the truck with the
I-
freaking
I-
windows.
No,
rolled.
that's all he's concerned about.
I asked
2-step.
Travis to turn it down, and I told Darren that I asked Travis to turn it down. And Travis turned it down because Darren has a very nice motor.
break a ring lamp.
Right.
Yeah.
And he got mad at me.
Like,
He's like, oh, my fucking flames for that.
Yeah, and what's funny is, I mean,
got a
it's
Ben
still,
Nichols.
it's still blowing across the hood of Matthew's truck.
I was beside it FP, so Darren was parked here. I was parked like here, and it's angled.
It was turned up for FP.
Oh my god, dude! It's angled at my window, so I had my windows rolled up, and the freaking pressure it put inside the cab was rattling my eardrums back and forth. It was terrible. But in all reality, there is no reason that Darren's crack pipe truck should not go high 590s, if not better, on the street with a 4 beadlocks on it.
Yeah.
It's got a Ben Nichols motor in it.
Yeah.
I mean,
I mean, he's got a good motor. I mean,
No,
it's,
Darren has a freaking pro mod.
I mean, it's Callie's crank, Malner power
It's
adder
nasty.
rods, all of it. Half-inch head studded.
I mean,
How
Justin.
do you know, Cole? You didn't build it.
Yeah, my bad. Darren built it.
I mean, Justin New had essentially the same setup. He had a little bit bigger motor, but still a full weight deal, fun truck, 4-wheel drive, whatever. It's going to be fast. And I'm waiting for these wheels and tires to come in because I'm going to fly back up here and we're going to make it fast. I want to see his face whenever he just freaking creases that seat.
The one thing that we're going to have to figure out is the going fast thing. It gets expensive fast.
It does.
Like, it does suck that you can go do rolling burnouts 4 days during the week, and it's half as hard as it is doing a dig.
Half as fun.
And that's hard. That's very hard to. That's hard to
Debatable.
swallow. I mean, it's very hard to swallow that. I mean, you can go whoop. I mean, I did a 1.5-minute long burnout in a burnout pit. I mean,
Headers were see-through.
Headers
Yes.
see through all
X-ray.
that stuff, and it drove home. And then we go try to do a mediocre 60-foot, and
Wheel hop.
yeah,
You'll have that. It is fun, though,
It's
man.
dude, oh
God,
my
it's so
gosh.
fun.
I mean,
There's no bigger adrenaline rush than, dude, whenever I raced Ben last year, right, I knew going into it, like I had no shot, but I was so amped up. I was at level 10 going into that race, and then leaving the line, that's the hardest the truck had ever pulled, and then just seeing him inch out on me, dude, my hand shook for an hour after that. I'm like, this was freaking sick. And that adrenaline rush, that adrenaline dump is what keeps people in it and keeps people spending money. That's why all these performance shops are still in business. That's why Motion Raceworks makes so much money,
I like when I was getting towed from my rear end exploding, I went ahead and ordered a roll cage. I went ahead and ordered a parachute.
Yeah.
I got the 9 Lives wing. Like I really went.
Right.
I got bit.
Yeah. Bit, son.
I got bit.
He won't admit it, but he's a little bit. It's like a little red right there from getting bit. It didn't draw blood or nothing, but
You tore his rear end up, dude.
yeah.
Dude, you literally tore my ass
Rip-
up.
Ripped his rear end right out.
I mean, you pulled my tracks off.
So I'm excited to see, what Booger can do to come. It's got the power to go. I think we can go 650s with it pretty reasonably. We need to go to a good track that's not like, dog water surface or anything. That's not front side no prep,
I mean, I think I can make up a decent bit on the big end with my intake.
Yeah.
I mean, it literally feels like you hit the brakes at 6,000
For sure, yeah.
in the truck. Because, I quit looking at where to shift because, you feel it in the seat now.
Absolutely. And I mean, friggin' Matthew's truck is the same way. It's got the potential to go really fast. Like, for instance, the 5.3 we had in crock pot for all these years, it come out of a crawfish truck that they had pulled out of the junkyard and put in there. At Jake's, we were leaving the line off the trans brake at 20 pounds, ramping to 34 in like 0.8 seconds. I mean, it had the same turbo you had on it too. So you get the trans brake working, we got something to work with, and you've got leaf spring suspension, which I know about. So It's going to be fun. Even if you don't have crazy shocks or anything, a good track will make up for lack of thereof, of whatever it may need, right? It's going to, I'm ready to see everybody's face when
I'm
y'all both.
exited. I'm ready.
Yeah.
That's kind of been the whole goal, I guess, with mine.
Oh
I
yeah,
don't
you're
know
ready. You
if
got
I'm
them 210s over in that
yeah,
box,
yeah,
son.
I don't know if I'm like ready to, I guess, chase the circuit.
Yeah. No,
I'm
no, no.
definitely ready to. I mean, that's the whole intention,
Yeah.
goal with everything.
I'm not like the racer guy. I'm not like, you know what? I'm going to freaking go a 490, in 3. I don't care. I want to see what the truck's capable of what the new setup is. And like, I make realistically 1, maybe 2 races a year. That could change once I rebuild the truck now. But I mean, like, I enjoy hooning just like y'all do, right? I enjoy ripping burnouts or throwing people that's never been into something like that into the truck, putting a GoPro in there and just watching them scream and holler. That's more fun than any track day to me.
I think you're just a data man.
I
You like the data.
I geek out
more
on data.
than What
And
it actually
Yeah.
And
is.
it's fun. Like
It
probably
is.
I'd probably downplay it a little more than I should. Because I mean, like I had fun at the track. It just like I hadn't got bit yet.
Yeah.
And it's really fun, but like I'm casual.
Yeah.
I mean, it's because like I said earlier, I mean I have just as much fun cruising to a car show and hanging out with all them people,
For sure.
and getting kicked out. Me and Taylor
Having a
me and Taylor had to
good
move our trucks out of the exotic area
Yeah.
for 2 Porsches, 2004 Porsches.
Yeah.
Which I mean, what a cool car, but
To
like,
the little prick that made us move. Technically, our turbo LS trucks were the more exotic thing there because there was like 7 Lambos, like a bunch of other high-end cars, and there was no trashy pushrod motors there. We were the only ones. We were exotic.
it was funny though. Like we were at this
I'd
local
reverse
car
there.
meet. Yeah, we were at this local car meet, and this little tater come up. I guess the dude in charge, and he was like, "Y'all parked in the exotic spot. I'm gonna have to ask y'all to move. We've been there an hour and a half. Now there's no parking anywhere else." So we had to go park down the road. And I mean, when he told us to move, there's like 30 people standing there trying to take pictures of under our hoods, ask us questions. And I mean, I remember that one guy standing there talking to me. He's like, "Really? You're making them leave? No one wants to see that Ferrari?" It was like, violent.
Welcome to Franklin, Tennessee.
Yep. I mean, literally, though, it's sad when a $500,000 car doesn't turn as much heads as a $5 pickup truck with a whirly bird.
We don't have stuff like that around me. I guess that's why I'm so much more like drag racing biased.
Mhm.
Is we don't have car shows. We get Cruising the Coast every year, which
Yeah.
I'm fired up about. Y'all need to come to that one day. But yeah, we don't have cars and coffees. We've got like Walmart and Walk. You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
we just
dude,
chill.
I mean, this is around here. You can literally go. You can go twice during the week, and you can go Friday, Saturday, Sunday if you wanted to.
Yeah, shout out to Journey. He runs a car page called City Streets Meets or Meets on City Streets or something like that.
I think it's called Car Meets City Streets.
Yeah, that's
right?
it. That's it.
Yep.
And I mean, he puts on probably 5 events a week. Like,
yeah, I mean, or definitely shares 5 events.
Yeah.
They may not be his, but like he definitely does.
I mean,
one a week,
straight
one
up
good
car
event.
meet plug.
Yeah,
I mean,
literally.
if
And
it's going on, he knows about
it's
it.
super great guy, like very, very cool dude. Has a lot of cool friends that follow him pretty close. Like, we got a good community around here.
They're actually doing a big event in Columbia, Tennessee, August. I'm gonna jack this up because it's like a day or two after my birthday. I think it's 15th or 16th at Aftermath Performance in Columbia, and it's called his Street Fest. He does it once a year, and it's normally a really good turnout. There's probably 200 people there, if
yeah,
not more.
yeah, for sure.
They run out of parking
I
before.
mean, I feel like there's probably 200 show cars, and then probably 500 people walking around.
I would really love, once the truck's done, hopefully this spring or something, to come back up here and spend, a Thursday to Monday, right, and just hit all of these car shows and these roll meets and stuff, man. I really think it'd be fun to go out there and roll with some McLarens and Lambos and, turboed Lambos or whatever, just for the clips, even if we lose, I don't care. It doesn't bother me. I'm used to it, but I think it would be a blast.
Yeah, I don't think Ben has a Lambo.
Yeah, he doesn't. He got one of them OBS trucks, cuz.
I'm glad you brought that up because, like, we all talk a lot of trash, but, like, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter if you win or lose. Like, if you're out there having fun, because here's my thing. If I line up with you and if we race, I feel like I probably had a chance. And if you drag my butt, I mean, like, that's awesome. Like, that means, in my opinion, you have something.
Oh, dude, I used to race my truck to see what it would do.
Yeah, I mean, literally.
I lost every race I was ever in, dude. Shit, man.
One of the funniest, though, was the E85 intake 10-speed Mustang. Remember that you couldn't get away from? And that was kind of what, like, I opened the weight.
Yeah.
I mean, it was a straight up cold air intake, E85 tune, 10-speed Coyote Mustang. And he sat right there next to us. And, I mean, your truck was making good power, but it's four-door, it's heavy. Like, it's understandable why he was hanging. But then it was like, you see online those four-door diesel trucks, the four-door gassers that are shagging ass. It was like, oh my gosh, dude. I mean, they're making 1,500 wheel, to run with 1,000, 1,100 horse cars.
Like Brent Timms.
Yeah, dude.
He's got a big block.
Yeah, I mean, I don't care what he says. I know his cubic inch, and it's nowhere near 300.
Yeah. I've heard he's got the world's first LS 534 cubic inch that they've ever made. So I'm just saying, Brent, if you're watching this, I know you're lying.
Why won't he just do an 8.1?
I don't know, dude.
Because an 8.1 would be small.
Yeah, he'd be a downgrade
dude,
for him.
He literally, I mean, it's
Yeah.
almost the equivalent of like a V10 big block.
Shout out Brent though, man. That's the guy that puts on the Jake's race. He's got a black extended cab cat eye truck.
Big block.
Big block. And it was nasty NA. I think he went 690s with it NA, and it's still got air conditioning and stuff, I think, in it. And then he decided to turbo it, and now it runs really, really well. It works every time, and it is fast. But he says it's a 6.0.
Yeah, it may have started as 6.0, but it's definitely over 400 cubic inch.
Has to be.
All right, I know we're fucking with him, but honestly, at Jake's last year, his truck was turbo for Jake's, wasn't it?
Yes. Yeah.
Probably the best 60-foot looking truck I've ever seen. Like, the
100%.
front tires don't, like, try to steer in. I mean,
No.
it just goes.
Brent's
I don't know
doing-
if that's because it's longer or, like, maybe the weight, or is
Dude,
it just dialed?
The extended cabs work. Justin Dew will tell you the same thing. The extended cabs work, man. And I don't know what the recipe is with them, but I mean, Brent's going mid 1.3 60 foots out there every day, all day. I mean, the truck just works. Brent has put a lot of time in. His tuner, Chris West, has also. He's got a fast truck too, and both of them just good guys, man. I talked to Brent a good bit, so.
Yeah, they're a bunch of cool dudes, and they got some fast stuff. Another truck I like, one of my favorites, the Atomic Fab guy.
Richard
What's his name? Richard.
Wayne, son.
Yeah, that thing is a rig. That's the one. It's
Nasty.
got the ladder on it, right?
Yes, it
Yeah.
was dual charged up until recently. I think it had a supercharger, Magnuson, and twin turbos up until recently. So,
Word.
yeah, it's a nasty truck. So
Shout out to Atomic Fab. They saved my ass during my build.
Yeah, they did.
yeah, Atomic Fab. That's like full suspension that I have on mine. The long travel. You see a lot of us. A lot of the content we post is like long travel oriented. That all come from Richard. He's the freaking man, dude.
Same front end in Booger. Just I don't have the. What did you say we had to cut on mine to make it?
You just got to cut the where the coils or the coilovers mount to the factory buckets. You have to cut those off and just weld on the new bracket.
Yeah, so mine is done like that, but mine doesn't droop as far as yours.
Oh, you just got to cut the droop shop. So we can do that
Yeah,
tonight.
that's what I was. No, I'm good.
There ain't a bandsaw blade in sight that ain't sweating if Bailey's in town, dude.
Dude, and I've never been like this until like 2 months ago. I was like,
Bailey knows the price of scrap. Just FYI.
take everything.
Dude, I told you we can go put my trans cooler on. I got to do one heat cycle on the rear end, and then we're 60 foot.
I know, man. I'm excited. But yeah, like 2 months ago, this truck has been heavy its whole life. And then I was like, I bought one Sawzall blade and a Sawzall from Harbor Freight and cut one cross member. And then I like started cutting the cab apart. I was like, okay, this is it, all the way.
Hey, Bailey.
Yeah.
You go in the shop, far right of the Milwaukee toolbox,
Mm-hmm.
second drawer down.
Got you. You got a 4-inch hole saw? Even better. More material. We're going to have it looking like a Honda Civic, bomb.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I got a 6-inch hole saw. That work.
Gee, that's too much, honestly.
Yeah, Baylie says I'm too heavy to come to the track with him.
I
So like,
never
I
said
need to mention that.
Taylor,
so I just need to just mention that,
Taylor's lying.
and
I
I have
never
to sit in the bleachers and watch like a good boy.
He's lying. I think it came down to he didn't want to invite you and be like, yeah, you can stay in vacuum and run with us.
What's wrong with that, dude? People
One
run
day-
NA stuff. All
One
the time.
day, Mud Vet is going to see Boost. Travis and those guys have been working hard on it. I know the whole like piggyback ECU stuff is so
we
difficult.
actually just got over our big hurdle.
Good. Did you? Okay. Sweet.
Finally went wide open throttle like 12 times in a row.
Yeah,
Sick.
I have a video of it.
Yeah, Cole does have a video of it.
Ooh. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
in the
He
vid-
might can come to the track now.
In the video, I'm like this, and then you see me shake real bad when it lights, and then it gets dark. And then when he slams the brake, because it's TBM, it turns daylight again. It's where he rotated the earth and rotated it back.
I got you. Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
pretty
I
sick.
honestly thought the trans was slipping, dude. I was starting to get worried. And then
Yeah.
Cole was like, no, dude, look at the sun.
That was like last week, wasn't it? Yeah, I felt the
yeah,
gravity change when that happened.
dude. Yeah, I'm surprised the
Got
rig
dark all
didn't
of a
tip
sudden,
over.
didn't
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm excited to see Mudvet, man. It's got a monster of a motor in it that should hold. I mean, dude, you should realistically make 1,300 wheel on it. I mean, it's got the motors and the turbo there to do it. It's gonna be heavy, but once you get over the hurdle of like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna push the crap out of this thing, it's gonna probably scare you how fast it's gonna be.
And I also know an old boy that knows the price of scrap metal.
Yeah.
It's too heavy.
I'll take a whole saw to it tomorrow. Yeah. So that's pretty much it, man. I mean, we just gonna keep trucking along, and hopefully we'll have a finished truck come springtime. It's a long way to go, but I'm excited about it. It's gonna be freaking fast.
Well, you guys, I mean, that pretty much wrap everything up.
I do have one more question for Baylie,
All right, let's hear it.
and this is gonna wrap it up. If you have one person on social media or that you personally know that you want to absolutely fold like a fourth grade love letter in your truck, I want to know the name.
Same. 'Cause I
Whether
need a
it's
good
fun
clip.
or it's actually beef or it's a random person online that you think just talks too much.
I don't necessarily have beef with anybody. We banter a lot,
Okay, so who's
Liar.
the one person? Dude, I know you have one person that you
Yeah,
just want
like-
to put it on.
He's sitting there. He's just like he's thinking of the name. Like,
not
shit.
menacingly, but like, you know,
Yeah.
just a fun, like you would love to put it on them.
I want a rerun. Me and Ben Nichols. I mean, like for me, that's Ben is so fast and so dedicated to that truck and how fast it is, and he's won every event. I mean, like you got to come out swinging. You got to go for the top, right? So shout out Ben. If you were watching this, one of these days, hopefully next year, we're gonna get it in.
All right, so let's run it back. Realistically, who would you like to be?
I know he didn't.
No,
So-
but Baylie, we really appreciate you coming
Appreciate
on
y'all.
the podcast, coming down, and we're about to have a really fun weekend for your bachelor trip. And
burn her down.
Hopefully Matthew remembers it.
yeah,
Hopefully none of us.
I hope none of us do, and I hope we stay out of jail.
If y'all
Absolutely.
see us this weekend, you didn't see us this
You didn't see
weekend.
it.
Yeah.
I don't want to drown.
We've got
I bought
life
a pull
jackets.
float. We're good.
No,
Did we explain like what we're doing? Did we say, or we just say we're going on? So we have rented a 78-foot houseboat. Is that right? 78-foot on Center Hill Lake.
It's a double decker. It's got Wi-Fi.
It's like a double
It's got
wide
slide.
floating trailer.
I'm gonna do everything I can to get this podcast up tonight. If you've got a tater boat and are close to Center Hill Lake,
Please
come by and see us.
come find us. It's going to be the 78-foot houseboat with a bunch of taters jumping off the top, and maybe one trying to fish and one cannonballing.
and me
on the
trying to
river.
drown Darren.
Yeah, yeah. Come find us, because it'd be a good time. I promise.
All right, guys. I will link Bailey's social media stuff below if you guys want to get with him or interested in what he's got going on to follow him along on this crazy journey we've got. You know, all just living life on this big old rock. Drop some topics. I know that we did not get to any of y'all's this time. I'm glad you said this, Dawson. I will pretty much save those questions for when it's just us in here. The this pod. We just kind of want to talk about Baylie and explain everything else, kind of what he's got going on. So definitely keep leaving the comments about topics and stuff you guys want to know. I see them. We all see them. We've got them wrote down. We're going to get to them. But other than that, you guys got anything else?
Cole loves you, baby.
All right. We'll see you on the next one.